Okay.
I didn't do anything, I promise.
Monday, March 25th, 2024, Whitehall, Ohio. Police receive an alert from ATM Solution Security who were making a cash delivery to a U.S. bank branch when they were interrupted by an individual who fled with a bag containing cash. Officers are dispatched to the scene of the incident to gather as much information as possible and track down the criminal before it's too late. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Hey, what happened?
I was doing the machine here. I was thought they were using the bank thing, but I was paying attention to the screen. They ran up, grabbed the bag. I didn't pull my gun, but I tried to stop them.
So they just snatched the bag and took off?
And they snapped the bag, went that way, and no license plate. They didn't have a license plate on them.
Okay.
It was a black or a dark gray. The same car, gray. It was just a dark gray tinted windows.
So that's an SUV?
No, it was a car.
What's patrolling for?
It was like
I'm actually right here in the area.
It was basically
Out of a robbery to a bank.
I tried to grab him.
They're on Hamilton,
But
Gray, Nissan Altima,
Then they
3 on
grabbed
board,
it, jumped
left
in.
eastbound after profit.
Okay. All right, you get your ID with you, boss?
Yeah.
89, I'm out with the caller. He's advising that he basically set the cash bag down. When he turned his back to work on the ATM, they just grabbed the bag and took off.
I couldn't tell the make and model.
No problem. You get your driver's license?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I'll trade you. Copy of driver's license for the calling party. What does it look like?
They were black. I mean, they were wearing a
Ski masks.
I didn't see like cover.
Young kids or like teenagers or
They had
adult men?
masks. They all had masks on.
How tall do you look?
He looked pretty tall. He was about this tall. But he didn't have a gun. I mean,
Skinny guy?
no, he was a heavier set dude.
So heavier set dude got out, snatched it, and just jumped. Was it just the one guy that jumped out of the car?
There was one guy that jumped out of the car.
The other two were just sitting in the car?
Yeah.
I got you. They never said nothing. They just
They didn't
snatched
say
it and jumped in,
anything.
took off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does your truck have footage or anything? Do you have any cameras?
I got front, but not the side.
I got you.
The officers arrive at the location where the alert is received, and they begin the procedures to locate the suspect. The security guard describes the incident, providing a brief description of the vehicle and the suspect's physical appearance. There aren't many details, as the suspect's face couldn't be identified and the vehicle license plate was not visible. This meant the police would need to access security cameras to move forward.
All right, hang tight here. Let me get you a statement form so we get started on that. I'm assuming you already called your supervisor and all that good stuff. Are you working alone?
No, I have a driver.
Gotcha. What's up, man?
So they went that way. So pretty much this isn't, they didn't rob you, you just said it.
94, I need a patrol unit to cover leave 89, please.
I was doing the machine like usually we do.
Sure.
I had the bag right here in a brown bag.
Pieces they pulled up here.
Open
They pulled
this.
up here.
Like this. I was doing the thing. And then I thought they were using like these guys were stopped right there. All of a sudden I see a dude come out here, grab the bag. I try to grab him.
This is a heavy-set black guy, slightly taller than him, wearing a mask. He's the only one who got out of the car.
82, we're looking for a gray Nissan Altima tinted windows, left eastbound, occupied by 3, is that right?
It's not much to it. Basically, he set the bag on the left side of the ATM here. A car pulled up, grabbed it. Yep. Guy got out, grabbed it, took off. He said he didn't have time to do anything. He was just like, hey, and then they drove off.
Do they have any camera video from there?
No, their truck only has forward and back, but I could check with.
Forward pulling up.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Probably.
Hey, stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. I told him I'd get him working on one.
There we go.
The units on this, the only thing that I can see on clock that resembles it is a silver.
Do you have access to the cameras in your van?
Windows, dark cover of the plate.
Yeah, see if you can, because we might have it coming towards you. Because it would have had to come this way, right?
I think they came this way to pull. I didn't really see him pull up, but he went
Just
this
be
way.
advised. They want to find
I'll
the
talk.
car.
Why don't you work on that?
$250,000 in that bag.
Whew. Hey, man. Do you got access to the cameras in this thing?
We do not, but our supervisor in,
He's on his way?
yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it should be about 5 minutes or so.
Around 5 minutes later, the ATM security supervisor arrives on scene He has access to the cameras and can provide more accurate footage to help properly identify the person responsible for the robbery. They know that the car is gray with tinted windows, but that's not enough information to go on.
Supervisor's on the way.
Return
Okay.
to 1012 Charles Street. What a galley.
I have Watts coming to relieve you, I think.
No problem.
Yeah.
What do you need from me that I can help with in the meantime?
Keep these guys busy filling out statements. Does the driver want to fill out a statement?
He's working on one. Let me ask the driver. Did you see anything?
I just saw them pull up. I looked at them because I thought they were just going,
To the
bank.
ATM.
Yeah. Because I always look when somebody's coming by, but
Do you want to fill out a statement?
I don't care.
Sure. I can get you one.
What 18 will be out here later.
You can use business number. That's
You
fine.
want this address? You want my home address?
We'll use this address, or you can use your business address.
Where
Whatever
did
you
that
want to use.
car that you found, where did it last hit?
He just emptied the ATM. He set the bag on the floor on the other side here.
The
And
one
then
out
when
of
he went to the
Galleon hit fraud
ATM,
and
this car
nearly
pulled up. The guy just grabbed the bag and then
westbound
took off.
at 1240.
He didn't have enough time to do anything really.
Go out there, capture the number he gives you, call it to verify that's his phone number. Because this
Yeah.
$250,000 seems a little fishy.
Yeah. I got it. Alright, perfect. Because detectives are going to want to follow up
Silver
just because of the nature of it.
four-door.
Let me give you a call here real quick. It's just going to be a random phone number. Give me a quick second.
Picture.
Alright, thank you, sir. Supervisor here. Hey.
Are you good,
How you doing? You guys have access to any of the cameras here?
I looked at the images. It only takes an image like every 6 seconds. And the last image, it doesn't show anything.
Okay.
So missed the car
Because what did the car come
Can you
from?
find out how long
from the
it
front.
From the front?
Yeah.
for us to get the call?
And then it left around the back, but we're more interested in it coming from the front.
From the front.
Yeah.
I called 911.
You did? Okay, can you tell me about from the time that you called 911, like how fast you called? Like,
I called probably about 10 seconds after they took the foot.
after they left 10 seconds?
I called, he gave me the Whitehall police, and then I called, and then it said emergency.
So wait, so you asked for the phone number?
I didn't ask for the phone, I didn't have the phone number.
Okay.
What?
Did you call 911 or you
I didn't call 911, I called the number he gave me, and
Okay.
then
So,
in case of emergency, they said
maybe a
hit
little bit
zero.
more time probably than 10 seconds. Maybe about 30
Okay,
or 45 seconds.
This is trying to play a video, but it's not loading. It initiated a video in 12.
And we're trying to
Anybody
get.
talk to U.S. Bank?
There's a detective in there right now trying to get footage. Hey, my man, can you fill out a statement too? Just everything you saw, try to be as detailed as you can. Perfect, thanks.
From the ATM vehicle's cameras, there's no footage of the robbery. Officers continue their investigation looking for access to more cameras that may have captured something more helpful in order to identify the suspect. Will they be able to catch the criminal? They're unsure, but the police are determined to recover the money before it's too late.
All right, if we can get through traffic, let's get set up so we can walk this in. Just grab him with the car.
Yeah, I think he might be out of the car on the passenger side, maybe vacuuming.
He is. He's out of the car.
Anyone, do you want to take the back? I take the front. Wills, how close are you? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Hands! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Let me see you! Do not move! Keep your hands up where I can see you! Passenger! Get your hands up! Get your hands up now! Get your hands up! Hands up! Now! Your hands up! I got her, Gary. I got. Okay. Okay, come on out. Do not touch it. Okay.
I don't smoke.
Okay. We'll put you in. I'm gonna cut you right here on the front. All right.
I didn't do anything.
Huh?
I lived down there. I didn't do anything.
Okay. How old are you?
91. We're taking 200 custody.
Come on back over here real quick, okay?
Cruiser up here because we have a male, female. I want
Hey,
separated.
she's pregnant. Is there a girl? We got a female coming out right here. She is. She's gonna pat you down, okay?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I didn't do anything. I promise.
You didn't do anything?
No.
Okay, just hang tight then. All right.
Hi,
Hi. My name's Gwen Whitaker. What's your name?
Nazaria. I live down there. He's from Houston,
Nazaria?
Texas. Yes.
Say. Hi, Nazaria. You all right today?
No, I had a flu.
You had what?
The flu. I was trying to get my medicine, but he was asking his car. He's about to go back to Houston.
All right. Well, do me a favor. Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. Stay right there. Get everything on you need to know about. Anything all sticky, stabby,
You got him in cuffs?
Yeah, I got this back.
Wednesday, March the 27th. After an extensive review of various local security footage and city flock cameras, the police managed to capture the vehicle entering the city without a license plate. Later, they catch it on camera with a Texas plate, and all of this was easily recorded since the vehicle had one distinct feature. The rear window tint was covered in bubbles. The suspect would be arrested and authorities would search his vehicle for the stolen money. What they didn't know was what awaited them.
Huh? We grab him.
Yeah. So take your left hand out and get this bag on. Slide this dude. All right, back here. We don't need it at the moment, but we will get it off here in a sec.
Should I ask anybody what this is about?
Yeah, the detective.
Do you want one with my car?
Yeah. Around a feet, let's far from that, and then the detective comes off.
Beautiful.
You want to search? I already did. Okay.
82 rear.
All right.
Thanks, sir. Just hang out for a minute.
I got you.
So, was Dublin mad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why were they mad?
Well,
Because they wanted some sort of youth reporter.
Yeah? Hang on a second. So this is what you had around his chest? Oh my God. Hella money.
Let's just tow this car. Do a search warrant at 220.
86.
Yeah.
Can we get a tow truck for this vehicle so we can take it to 220, please?
Willis.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put everything in this bag just to get back? Actually, no. I'll leave this bag separate. That was on this person. This was on this person. Hey, will you go in my trunk, and grab property bags? Cash deposit to checking. Hey. He was going to jump back in this car and try to leave.
Yes, he was.
It's 327 and 323. This is Glory.
Hey. Good.
I was just trying to get up there before they started pulling trash and
Okay.
stuff. All right. Do you mind if we go over the two rooms first? Okay. And then I'll come look at this other one.
Let me know when you're not on truck. details appropriate.
After checking the criminal's car and the place where he'd been staying, the police were able to recover $90,000 in cash. The investigation continued for the remaining money. Dexter Narcisse is arrested on March the 28th of 2023. He faced several years in prison, possible parole or restitution, depending on the circumstances of the crime and his criminal history.
Tell your mama I said she's a bitch. I don't your daughter with the long strokes, apparently. So.
Out there, man. Hey, tell your daughter off. Okay. I'm talking about.
A heated confrontation at a Jonesboro nightclub ended with the arrest of a young man who allegedly issued violent threats toward law enforcement officers and their families. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime. On the night of September 8th, 2024, multiple off-duty officers working security at Midnight Rodeo were alerted by staff about 19-year-old Philip Johnson, who had reportedly caused issues earlier in the evening. The staff instructed the officers to ensure that Johnson would not be allowed back in the premises if he were to return.
What did you say? I said you some out there, man. What you say? No extra shit. What you say? You gonna take the shit like that? So I said you better be lucky you got a bag. If you was bent and like blood, what you talking about?
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the option to leave right now, or you're going to go to jail.
What? What's the deal?
Criminal trespass and disorderly conduct.
How? How am I criminally trespassing?
Or go to jail now.
How? My ride is here.
Put your money back.
How am I gonna walk away if my ride is in there? It's gonna get easier than just walking away. How am I gonna walk away? Where am I gonna walk away if my ride is in here? How the fuck I'm gonna walk away, nigga, and all my people is in there? I run with them. It's cool though. Talking about criminal trespass, you gotta warn me for a criminal trespass.
I told you to walk off.
How am I gonna walk off, bro?
Sit. What are you talking about on blood for?
What you talking about on blood?
Your blood?
No, I'm not no blood.
Okay. Yeah.
Moments later, Johnson approached the officers and began shouting profanities. Despite repeated warnings to leave the premises, Johnson refused to comply.
Well, I can get logged in with you at the jail. I told you to leave.
Bro, you told me to leave, but how am I gonna leave?
I told you to start walking.
My ride is in the building. What are you talking about?
I told you to start walking.
Walking where? I'm not from
somewhere else. I said to leave the property.
When did you say that?
And you decided to stand there and continue talking.
You said leave the property, bro.
Right before I put you in handcuffs and you start talking more. It's on my camera. It is on my camera.
What are you saying? You sound like a
Okay.
Oh, bro.
Well, you can fight everything in court.
Bro, I know it's on record, bro. Like I said, bro. I walked in the club and walked out, bro, because I went to the car to go check on my niggas. Oh, bro, what is you saying?
And you were also told earlier that if you left the club, you couldn't come back in.
No, I didn't.
I was standing right there with the owner.
Nobody told me if I left that club, I couldn't come back in.
I was standing right there.
Well, who said that?
I'm the one who told you to pull your pants up earlier.
You told
and you said, hey, I need to go outside and check on my friend.
You told me to pull my pants up, and was the concept.
And then you came and asked me, hey, if I walk outside, can I come back in? And I pointed at that man right there and said, if he says you can, then you can.
Okay.
And when he told you that you cannot come back in, I'll walk outside with you.
Who said that?
That guy right there in the button-up shirt.
What button-up shirt? Where?
Okay, now you're criminally banned from here, too.
Where?
From here.
I don't even be in Jonesboro. I don't give a fuck.
It might be in this phone case here.
Oh, bro.
Where's your ID at?
I don't know.
What number was on your hand?
Bro, what's his face is from the club. What are you talking about with numbers on my hand?
Oh, yeah, here it is. Are you Philip Johnson?
Hey, you see what it said on my driver's license, nigga?
I was gonna see if he'd lie to me about it. Huh? You're just gonna see if he'd lie to me about it.
No, I ain't lie to you about it.
So what exactly did he say to you?
He kept telling me I'm gonna shred this badge over and over and over, and then he's like, "Let me catch you."
Is that not freedom of speech?
You will go home to see your family.
Charge him with that. We'll charge him with that.
Alright, charge him.
Hunter heard him say it too.
Okay.
Yeah, we just told him.
Alright, then. Then on the blood, I don't even be in Jonesboro. What the
Where is he at?
I don't know which one.
Just send me a text message of what y'all's charging with. Yeah, I'm typing up the ticket for you right now.
Wait, hold on. What's all that mean? Hey, what's all that mean?
What's all what mean?
What's all these codes and shit? What you charging me with?
Interference with law enforcement officer. Made threats to a law enforcement officer.
Interference? How do I interfere?
Saying that you'd catch him out on the street and he wouldn't go back to his family.
What? I did not say that, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You talking about some on the blood, bro. On the blood can mean any different things. What is you talking about?
When's your birthday?
I don't know. It should say it on my driver's license if you look.
Yeah, you will if you heard it.
Do your research.
All he heard it say is that I ain't shit without a badge.
You ain't shit without a badge. Now one of y'all shit without a badge. On God. Hey, police officer. Hey.
They ain't gonna talk to you.
Chef, appreciate the love, bro.
Get back window on that down.
No, they just ain't gonna talk to you.
What you mean? Coach Dean 2 is the PlayStation. Send the request.
No.
What's up?
Because
on my mama, y'all know y'all wrong. Oh God. What?
Yeah, Coach Dean 2 is the PSN. Send the request. We can set it up.
Look.
What was that?
Look.
How old are you?
It's on my driver's license.
I ain't got your driver's license.
Wow.
Somebody got my driver's license. And bro, I'm not coming up with no answers. What you saying?
It is at, I mean, it's still pretty low, but if he wants it back, I give it to him.
Like, what, bro? Y'all ain't that knows, like, what? Talking about some, I'm permanently
Hey, Chef, Coach Dean, too.
I ain't do nothing to be permanently down.
As soon as I get done with this one, I need a dub, Chef. That was a very bad give up on the first play.
What you saying?
Let's get it cracking. Flame on.
And if you understood hip hop without that badge, you were in the half. You'll understand that was from. Oh God, ugly haircut ass. Oh God, on two little ears ass. Ugly mustache ass. Oh God, go ahead and do your.
Yeah, okay. I'll make sure Lane's got his ID scanned for him to be criminally banned on their system, then I'll I'm out of printer paper, but I'll give you his ID. Did y'all scan this one for it to be criminally banned?
Which play?
Yeah, I could. Shit, it don't matter.
I didn't see him at all.
What you thinking? I try not to, I try not to go too crazy, but I play for a dub. What, 10? Shit, it don't matter.
Yeah. You got your clothes. How about, dude?
Trash talking 19-year-old instantly gets humbled. If I scroll, maybe you can see it.
Y'all finally caught the wrong again.
There go the title right there.
Why y'all swapping handcuffs?
So he can take.
Appreciate the follow, Chef.
And I can get my handcuffs back.
Well, I'm getting taken to jail.
I told you.
How?
I'm not explaining this.
Bro, you said You said I was doing what?
I'll explain it to you again.
Oh, one more time, bro. One more time.
Right, ass got permanently banned. He was doing was talking shit. He don't even sound like he drunk either. Shit, he was just talking shit.
Ain't even got no kids.
At least I can grow a beard, unlike your little juvenile ass.
What's wrong with you? 6 years old, sorry ass beard.
Close.
God. Sorry ass beard. I'm not baby.
Hey, that ticket has been transferred.
Hey, tell your mama I said you.
Oh, she already knows.
Hey, tell your daughter off.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Damn, that's a good one, bro.
Officers arrested Johnson and transported him to the Craighead County Detention Center. However,
The Craighead. I thought that man said crackhead. I was about to say, they wild as hell.
Directed chilling threats toward officers, saying, "I'ma kill you, and when I get out of this, I'm going to find you, your wives, your daughters, your sons, and I'm going to kill all of you.
Yeah, shorty bug it out.
I'ma kill all of you and your families on blood."
Catch the fucking ball, man.
That's all it's for. Yeah, this is it right here. He's got his buddy's phone, but they can go up to the jail and pick it up from there. He's probably also intoxicated, so he's probably going to have to be on hold too. Because he said he had a drink right before he came up here.
Yeah, I just let the jail know that.
Facts. Facts. Oh my goodness, he killing me with this fucking. Okay.
If you don't mind.
Don't trip, I'm on that, bro.
Just text me what.
I'm on that shit, bro.
So how did I get here with a trespass warning?
Huh?
How did I get here with a trespass?
So the business says they no longer want you here, so they trespass you. If you come back on the property, you'll be arrested.
Okay, so this is my first time on the property.
Still, if they don't want you here after that, then they don't want you here.
Okay, and we was leaving. I was looking for my home, but we all screwed up.
Like I said, man, if they don't want you here, no matter if it's your first time.
But when we was leaving, that's what you don't understand.
I fuck with it. I had Draymond Green to get 5 rebounds tonight, and the man only got 3. Like, come on. The Steph needed 1 more assist. I would have had $250 in my pocket. Then I'd have been down to play for whatever shit, but fucked me up. I had a good ass live bet too.
Still big toast, man, nigga. What's wrong with you, dude? I ain't got nothing in your backseat. Sorry, man, nigga.
Still got that, man. Look up there, this big door.
You must be got put at the high school, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did. That's why you acting me like this. I'm good. I'm sorry as fuck.
Just run here. There's a bench to your left. Take a seat on it.
I know. Sorry, man. Quit pushing me, too, man.
Sit down.
Quit pushing me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be truthful with you. I don't know what happened from Saturday night. Okay. I don't remember nothing. I'm gonna tell you, alright? Basically, can you just talk in the beginning, like how it started?
Yeah, let's step out here. Actually, come out here with me. Let's step out here.
Yes, sir. There's a stool on the
Bro,
right.
check this out.
If you'll sit over there.
Hold on, let me run this play real quick. Alright, so look.
This is all I remember.
I had Jimmy for 6 rebounds, got him. Jimmy for 6 assists, got him. Steph for 6 rebounds, got him. Van Vliet for 10 points, got it. Under 194, got it.
Can you read, write, speak, and understand the English language?
Golden State to win by 3. Steph didn't get 4 assists. Jimmy with 25 points. Draymond Green with 5 rebounds. Draymond Green didn't get 5 assists. And Steph had 25.
Influence of any illegal narcotics, medication without prescription, alcohol, anything like that? Right now? Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read each line of this form off to you. After each line, I'm going to ask you if you understand. If you do, say yes. If not, say no. We'll talk about it together.
Barely missed, bro. Barely missed.
You understand that? Yes. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
Got to get back to it.
Yes, sir. You have the right to
But
talk to a
yeah,
lawyer for advice
send me
before
a
you
send me a
ask any
DM with the
questions and
Discord,
have
bro.
them
I
answer your
definitely join
questions.
shit.
You
Lock
understand
in
that?
with you.
Yes, sir. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you, or one will be appointed for you for any questioning if you wish.
So that's a public defender.
Do what now?
I see the one that's gonna be appointed to me. That's called a public defender.
It is. Yeah.
I understand.
Okay. Is that so? Yes.
Yeah.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer.
Good shit.
Understand that?
Yes.
No one understands.
Good
all
as
the
hell.
answers I just read them to you. Do you want to speak to me today without a lawyer present?
I want to know what happened.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Good
what
ass hit.
happened From like 7:30, because that's when we was on the road to come down to Jonesboro. We was coming down.
Why is it the little hesitation, bro? Just get the ball and run. He got to run through the line of scrimmage to catch you at your ankle.
Do you want to speak to me today without a lawyer present?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I need to know what
I'm
happened.
gonna read this bottom section to you here. It says I've read this statement.
Right, I'm trying to hop in my bag like you, big fella.
I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Do you have any questions about that?
Yes.
If you understand it and you want to talk to me today, then you can sign right there.
That's you, bro? Oh, say less. Say less.
Do I still
Say less.
Like when if they make me go to trial for this, do I still get to pay for a lawyer?
So here in a minute, we'll go over the paperwork to get you a public defender if you want a public defender.
So I like even if I got a lawyer, I can't.
So okay,
open. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So what you can do right now is we'll go ahead and we can do the paperwork for the public defender. If down the road you decide you want your own lawyer, you can still do that, and I'll just get rid of the paperwork that we do today for the public. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let me sign this real quick, and then we can get into all that.
Because I know they said I had some about.
Yeah, buddy ass cook. For no reason though. I mean, he was talking shit. He was talking shit for real. They got him strapped up in the jacket and shit. He must have been on their ass when he got in there.
You said you remember. What's the last thing you remember you said? You already
Oh my gosh, throw it over his head. Throw it over his fucking head.
Middle chair.
Okay. What about before that?
Before that, the only thing I remember is like me looking down in my phone to look at the directions. And it said we was 5 minutes away from our destination.
Okay.
That's the last thing I remember before getting put in that cold ass chair. I don't even remember getting handcuffs put on me. I don't even remember getting brung into the police station.
Okay.
I don't remember nothing. All I remember is them trying to make me squat. And I said, bro, I'm not trying to squat. It ain't nothing in my ass, bro. You know that. But I know it's protocol.
Shit.
But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? I ain't never had to do nothing like that before. I feel like that's my manhood right there. So I was like, bro, I'm like, I'll cough and feel me, but turn around, squat, spread my ass, that's for the hoes. You know what I'm saying? But
so where'd y'all come from?
We was coming from Little Rock.
Okay.
It was originally a party in Little Rock that we was finna go to. But my homeboy, he was like, man, you ain't never been to no Jonesboro?
Nah, you know what other team a problem on this motherfucker, bro?
2 hours away. We going down there for
The team that's a problem, Miami, with that speed. Overseas basketball, bro, I bet on cricket, tennis, all that shit.
Bro, they got like 3 different parties in one building.
Oh.
They got a downstairs party. Then they got another party.
Well, I used to. I'm just getting back into the shit.
Then they got
Getting back into the groove of life. You know, life be fucking people up sometimes.
Naked. What the I want to go there for?
So you don't remember anything?
I don't remember shit. Oh God, I don't. I ain't gonna lie.
So I'll go ahead and fill you in on where
That's
we're
a good
at
ass
now,
route,
okay?
because I couldn't get to
So
it.
basically, you was at the club here in town. It's called Midnight Rodeo.
The club.
Do you remember being there at all? Okay. So you had left your ID. When you came back, they was going to give you your ID. They said you couldn't come back in. And I guess you weren't real happy about that. So you started acting a little wild on the police up there. And started threatening them.
See, that part I remember because I did when I did tell her, I did when I was in that chair. I think it was in that chair.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and admit I did say, bro, I kill
Yeah,
you.
if you're abusing Lamar Jackson, yeah, you're gonna have a problem because there's only so much you could do. He get out the pocket, you gotta at least send somebody to him because he'll pick up enough speed and just be wide open and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I gave up a deep touchdown on the first, basically the first play of the game type shit.
Basically telling them.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Or you usually talking shit is what it was, but that's
Yeah, I am a talker. I'm gonna give you that. I'm a talker.
And then they kept telling you need to leave, you wouldn't leave, so then they arrested you. Basically, is what took place. Criminal trespassing. Because the owner of the club said he don't need to be back in here no more. He gone. You kept.
Wait, so how old did you have to be to go in there?
Oh my gosh, go in fucking front of him, man. Run flat. The shit open, bro. Just run across his face. Don't fade and go behind him.
Why would I have to walk back to the car?
Damn, I can see if I'm throwing picks and it's whatever.
You needed to go out to your car.
But that ain't what's happening. I'm throwing stupid ass interceptions.
Car, you can come back in. So then
I don't remember that. I don't remember them telling me that. Because if they told me if I would have left out to my car, I would have just left then and there.
This officer says,
how the fuck did he catch that? I was in front of him.
You said, no, you were good. Then you came back and they tried to get you to leave. You wouldn't leave. So
okay, first, I wasn't in my car, so I couldn't leave.
I don't know if it was in your car or what, but I mean, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I went back to the car and they probably did tell me to leave, but I don't remember that. But they probably did tell me to leave, but I couldn't leave. I rode with a friend.
But then you started making threats towards them, and then once you got up here, they put you in that chair. Then you started making more specific threats, saying, this one says, when I get out of this bitch, I'm gonna find you, your wives, your daughters, your sons. I'm gonna kill all of them on blood. I'm gonna kill all you bitches and your families.
I don't remember saying that. No. I remember saying to one officer, I'd kill you and my daughter.
Yeah, that's in here too. You said, I think the quote is, it's kind of funny actually.
Let's fucking go.
Tell your mama I said she's a bitch. I'm gonna your daughter with them long strokes, apparently. So, but
I do got some long strokes. I got some deep strokes. I do be touching this sometimes.
Well, basically, where we're at right now is I'm gonna explain what your charges are. Okay, we'll go over some paperwork.
I know I got 3 misdemeanors and 1 felony, right? Yeah. So, what do misdemeanors mean?
Okay, so
because I ain't never been arrested. I have been arrested, but no, I haven't. I'm lying. I ain't never been arrested, but I've been detained.
Okay, so misdemeanors are the less severe, not as serious charges. Felonies are more serious, basically.
So I'm saying, like, on a felony, can they convict me of just words?
And that's basically what the felony that you're being charged with is terroristic threatening.
Damn, like, terroristic threatening?
Ain't a terroristic threat like something like
that is wild. But I guess it's against a peace officer, so I guess.
So
terroristic threats is crazy.
If I end up getting convicted for terroristic threatening, how long would I be in here? Like, what would they sentence me?
So I don't know that for sure.
That's out of order. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to tell you one thing and then I'll be right.
Terroristic threats? That is crazy work.
So I can tell you what the maximum penalties are. But you've never been in any trouble, so I would assume you probably won't get anywhere near any of that. But basically, it says person commits the offense.
Oh, what the fuck was that? I'm tired of this dumbass shit, man. Catching stupid ass shit, and I'm right there. I'm right there.
To cause death or serious physical injury or substantial damage to property of the person. So that's all you're doing.
So that man is a grown man, and he couldn't take a couple words.
I'm just telling you, that's what
I know that's the law, and he doing his job. But that's what I'm like on a man-to-man look. He couldn't. You feel me? From a 19-year-old locked down in a chair, strapped down. Like I got marks. You see him, bruises all over me from the handcuffs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't take a couple words from a kid. Like, bro, I'm having a melt. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's gonna be up to the judge.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to the judge. But at the same time, like, I'm also still trying to call my mom. Like, being the police out there, Like they let me in Monday, Saturday. They bring me Saturday, and then what's his face? They like it was a dude from another unit came in here and used the phone. It was a dude from another unit came in here and used the phone. And so you know this phone closest to us on this side.
On which side?
This side.
Okay, yeah.
They said that phone didn't work. Cause like I picked it up, it's just buzzing. I'm like, bro, this phone not working. It's in third. So he's like, all right, bet you just come use the one on the desk. When I got to the desk, he like, your mama called up here and asked about you. I was like, how my mama know I'm up here?
You have any other questions for me?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, come on.
You'll go at 1 and you'll get that mom and everything.
This shit is
Johnson
wild.
now faces charges of terroristic threatening in the first degree, interference with a law enforcement officer, disorderly conduct, criminal trespassing, and his bond was set at $35,000 cash surety.
Look at this shit. Fuck.
Yeah, see if we see any footprint. That's what I was tracking. Stop! Get on the ground! You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court.
Monday, January 22nd, 2024, Lebanon, Ohio. The Ohio State Patrol receives a notification from Hamilton County Police about the escape of Montez Mason Warren after being detained. With the record of his name and the vehicle license plate, locating him wouldn't be difficult. But the State Patrol would be surprised hours later by a pursuit where darkness would be their biggest enemy. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Aviation looks like they went into a tree line right here. Hey, right down here. I seen a white clothes right down here. Yeah, right down here. Footprints. Watch that.
On Interstate 71, near State Route 48, officers conducted a search of Warren's vehicle before following him and seeing him crash into a field. According to records, the young man reached top speeds of 120 miles per hour, causing significant damage to private property along the route. The officers find the car abandoned, and on the ground footprints in the snow indicate possible escape routes taken by the suspect. It's dark, and slowly the situation becomes increasingly complex.
There's one northbound just in front of me in this field. They're down in a tree line. Looks like a creek of some kind up here. Still northbound. Negative. Stop! Get on the ground! What is it? What? Right, 158. Oh. I don't know where they went. I stepped in that freaking hole back there. So, who is that over there? Let's
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Reinforcements begin to arrive on scene. In the large dark field, police use infrared cameras from a helicopter to survey the area in an attempt to locate the suspect. The cold and the darkness don't help, and the officers have to find Warren before it's too late. But will they be able to?
I bet he dipped that way. 'Cause I seen him. You seen him running? Yeah, I seen him running. That's when I took off from you. He was like coming this way, angling. I was trying to get through here. Thanks, bud. Yeah, see if we see any footprints. That's what I was tracking. Are you not attached? Okay. We got like 4 different channels passed right now.
Yeah, this shit wild. I'm trying to figure out where they at.
Now it's hard to tell what's going to be ours and what's not.
Buddy, is he on there? Huh?
Put your hand behind your back.
No, I was not driving. Where's my wife? Where's the window? I got picked up for an Uber.
You don't know who's driving you?
No, I got picked up for an Uber. Me and my girl.
In the distance, an officer shouts, and the 2 closest officers rush to assist. Under a log, a man emerges from his hiding spot and is interrogated. However, something curious catches the attention of the officers. The man is not the suspect they are looking for. So who is he? How many people were really in the car? The man claims to be a passenger in the car and says that he had only gotten into an Uber, but officers are puzzled as to why he was hiding.
So your Uber receipt's gonna be on your phone?
It wasn't mine. I didn't pay for it.
Who paid for it?
My sister.
All right.
She don't stay out here. She stays in California. She paid for it out here.
All right, I'm gonna advise you of your rights real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, wants to be provided to you, okay? Do you understand your rights? Yep. Is there another one down there? Where's your buddy? You don't know? All right, walk this way. Stand right here. Those cuffs all right?
I got a question.
Come on, Jones, make a play, kid.
What?
So my mom's phone is
Make a play, kid.
Your mom's phone is off?
Yeah, I'm only 17.
All right, well, we're going to figure that out here in a little bit, so. You guys shouldn't have ran, though. If you don't know what's going on.
Sir, I think I have frostbite in my hand.
What?
I think I have frostbite in my hand.
It's not that cold.
No, I fell in that foot.
Yeah? What's going to be a little cold?
Yeah, I sunk straight deep in it.
You had me falling in it, too. My legs are soaked.
I apologize. Me and my girl had nothing to know what was going on.
Listen, here's the thing, though. If you
we asked him to stop, and that's why I kept holding on the
listen
window.
now.
I tried to put my hands out the window.
Listen,
to show you guys that I was done. And I
Oh,
didn't
good
Then why'd you
ball.
keep running?
Because I
mean, that don't make any
you guys
sense.
literally scared me.
That don't make any sense. If you didn't do nothing, why you run?
Because the dude that was chasing me kept saying he was going to shoot me, And I got scared and I got nervous, so I continued to run.
Ain't nobody said they was going to shoot.
The
They
one
might have
thing
said
he
you got
said,
tased.
He said you're going to get tased or you're going to get shot if you have any weapons.
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck was that?
Well, my mom's number is in my phone.
All right.
Madden be fucking selling,
He's got
fam.
his
What the
phone.
fuck was
You know,
that?
FaceTime in.
What was
You know,
that?
Yeah.
You can only FaceTime and audio call.
What's your mom's
That was a
name?
pig.
Terry Sims.
Terry Simmons. Where are you from?
Terry Sims. I'm from Cali.
Where'd you say?
Cali.
From Cali? So you live nowhere near Ohio? What are you doing here?
And I moved down here when I was 4.
Yeah? So where are you from in Ohio? Columbus? All right. We're going to walk back this way. It's the safest route, all right? Are you hurt? Like other than being cold?
Like my legs, my
I'm
hands.
going to step this way. Side step with me. Side step. I don't want you falling in that. All right. Step in that little patch right there. Step across. Step across. I got you. All right. Stay right here.
Why the fuck is this?
I got one request in EMS. Come on. I gotta get you out of here first, so you at least gotta walk out first. Watch yourself. I ain't gonna feel good.
But who was Buddy though? He was just hiding under a log. Like who the fuck? He talking about he called an Uber. You in the middle of a field, bro. Where the Uber drop you off at? In the middle of nowhere?
Alright. Cross right there. See that step? See that step? Alright. Step across. Make it quick. Step across. You alright?
That makes sense. What happened? What the fuck? They both failed?
Hey units, can I get some help down here? Alright. Alright, you alright? Alright. You hurt your shoulder?
My head.
I'm down here in this ravine.
According to the suspect, his sister had paid for the Uber, and he was just trying to get to a location when suddenly the driver began speeding as soon as they heard police. In fear, the man ran and hid, but his statement seemed strange, and the officers began to doubt the truth of his story. Now, with cold and difficult conditions ahead, they have to get the man to the patrol car to detain him and take his statement.
I need help, Mama. Please help me. Ow!
Hey, can I get some help? Come here.
What the Bro, get off me.
I'm not on you. I'm not on you.
No, I know you're not on me.
All right.
I just need to be help. Please, can you help me out?
Yep. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
What's up?
Bring your knees up.
Okay.
Bring your knees up.
Facts.
Here, roll
Because
on
how he all of a sudden now his shoulders hurt.
All right, bring your knees
Come
up.
on now.
Bring your knees up. All right. You good to stand? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna help you stand. Are you okay? I know it hurts. But ready? 1, 2, 3.
My leg, bro.
All right.
My leg.
And he smoked. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, man.
We ate it. We ate it. Hit some rocks. He
It's
felt
not-
pretty hard.
Not the coldness.
All right. All right. This is gonna be tough. All right. Stay right there. Don't move. All right. All right. All right.
Facts. He locked up anyway.
Yeah, I know that's gonna hurt. All right, have a seat. Watch your head. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep.
Cold and in pain, the suspect is called to one of the patrol cars where he can warm up and give his statement. He mentions that his girlfriend was also in the car, so authorities continue their search. They don't know how long it will take, but they're getting closer to Warren than they originally thought.
Yeah, that was the last one. We were the last ones coming up. So.
I let you too, bro.
Looks like his hand's pretty cut up. Thanks, sir.
Hey, great job.
My car's back here. We need another one.
What is it?
You guys driving up out here?
Yeah, here in a minute.
Okay. That one over there's got my cuss on him. So I don't lose him.
I'll probably be here for a minute.
Yeah.
What do you need? Do you want us to tow the vehicle?
Yeah, if you can take care of the car. I think it's a Sunday for you.
Bet.
Take care of the car.
I'm sure trying to, bro.
Dude, I'm sure they already got a. I guess I'll give me a second. And they probably already started field sketching, so.
Okay.
But take over the crash.
Where'd they go?
It's way up there.
Oh.
So just take over the crash and stuff. Make sure they didn't start one. Alright, it's over. You want to take pictures? If one of you can get a field sketch, that'd be cool.
Yep. We can work that out. 25D.
It's down there where it starts.
Yeah. Okay. They went through a fence.
I'm just going to start taking pictures from down there and I'll walk forward.
If you can, get what you can, enter it into the crash.
Okay.
And I talk with Griffith on who's going to sell it and where.
Hell yeah, the strawberry cookies. They sell them out south at this warehouse. But they only got them at that warehouse. They used to have them in this place at this spot in Broadview.
Okay, well, we had a little pursuit. Just
The cookie factory where they actually made the cookies.
We're all good.
But they sell them out south in this warehouse.
Yeah, your fence got.
I think it's like
got hit.
75th or 79th, something like that.
Or nothing like that.
Call him or you're still around.
Come on, big fella, get out the way.
So, yep. Yep.
Not anywhere, I think so.
Which one's your dad's house?
My dad's house is the one straight down the lane.
Straight down the lane?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to get through and Does he own all his fence here?
Yeah, all this is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so everyone's safe, everyone's good.
Yeah,
So
I got my grandma and the dad both back here.
Oh, no.
we will need, if your dad owns it, we'll need his information just for the crash report for the fence.
All right. Yeah, he should be up here pretty soon. If he didn't already up there.
He might have heard us running around.
He probably definitely heard us.
Yeah.
There were some sirens going on.
So, but yeah, so we'll let you. If you want to, if what you want to do, if you want to run down there and get his name, date of birth, address, all that stuff, write it down on a piece of paper, and you can bring it up to us if he's not awake or anything yet.
If he has a driver's license, a picture, that would be great.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
You need to move.
All right. Let's get him through first. Turn around here.
An hour later, after the search began, officers managed to capture Montez, who was hiding amongst branches and snow. Slowly, the situation begins to clarify, but now they have to continue the investigation to understand the relationship between the driver and the passengers and determine if the story about simply taking an Uber and getting involved in a police chase is true.
I need to get my handcuffs back.
This is the officer that arrested.
Yeah, it was me. Was it you? I recognize your pants. Yeah.
Hey,
Are you warm now?
Good.
Yeah.
Make sure my mom
I don't have none of your information, so.
You know the officer that got my phone?
Hey, can you help me? Yeah, help me. Let's walk back here to the bus. Walk back here. I'll get this other one. I need some light. Hey, will you see if he has his phone? The main guy, whoever's handling it, he's got it. All right, stay right here. Here's one. Hang tight. Make sure I get his ID first. Make sure we get him ID'd, and then I'll let you guys get out of here. Appreciate it.
That's good. Whenever. All right.
All right, Jake One. Come on, let's get you warm.
Got Band-Aid?
Huh?
Got Band-Aid just from the store.
Let me check my. You guys got Band-Aids? Here, stay right here.
I tried to smoke his ass. Come on, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. Here, I'll let you hang on to that. Let's walk over here. And get you warm. All right, right here. What the heck? Keep all front. Yeah. I don't know. It's not been working right. Have a seat. Watch your head. I have no clue, sir. I have no clue. We're getting conflicting statements from everybody.
Somebody said she's...
Oh, I'm wet.
Appreciate the share, Cedric. Fuck.
The one in the middle of the field right here.
Oh, that's all right.
Down.
Dude, for 358. Damn.
Right there.
The one right by the car.
Yeah.
Fuck. I gotta stop losing games like that.
It don't matter. So, he said that his mom or dad or whatever doesn't have enough gas to get here.
26 and 24 now.
What?
I'm about to call right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He said that.
I don't know why you feel like that. I'm losing dumbass games like this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at my last 10. 22-21. That was a close ass game. 24-7. 14-24 loss. 6-0 win. 7-10 loss. 7-14 loss. 7-36 loss. Buddy beat the shit out of me. I couldn't stop this one play. He was beating my ass. That's on the YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch that shit. I got you.
Hang on a second.
14-0. That was just a little bit ago. Well, that was this morning. But yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. All this look good. All this look good.
Where do they pick? Where are they going to? Where are they?
Chef, what you thinking, bro?
Warren. So Warren.
When I send it to you, you just push the PlayStation button, it'll pop up.
Oh, that's great. So, nobody whatsoever. She's not living in a home or nothing?
Except for our house.
What's, so...
Yeah, I just sent you the invite.
It's a shelter? Yeah. Okay. Hello? Hello? Yep.
Not really a grind to make plays. You just gotta,
so,
you know, kind of know what you're trying to do. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the mic up. Hold on.
Like attendance.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Can someone from there come and get her? Okay. Let me.
Nah, but Caleb actually decent on here. You just gotta know what you're trying to do and understand that he got his limitations. You know.
Okay. Hang on a second. She lives at the Star House in Columbus, which is a homeless shelter. She has nobody, she says.
What you mean? You can't process my request. What the fuck?
Taking statements from the suspect. The officers
hold on, bro. I'm gonna send it again. Hold on.
No involvement in the incident. Take them to their respective.
This should be tripping sometimes because when I put random uniform on,
the officers worked
this should
through
be
the
tripping.
entire night,
So hold on.
and the time for Montez to be locked up behind bars draws near.
Check with her, make sure it's hers. She said the one that you had? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Let's go, bro. I'm excited. I don't really play too many people I meet on TikTok, so this is exciting, bro. You like probably like my second second person.
Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
The other guy was cool as hell too.
Okay. What brand is it?
Looks like a Jamaican type.
What color?
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
So basically, like this says, it has like sharp, like letters from a heavy hill type smoke shop.
Yo, bro.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, yeah, bro. You lose me. I don't know what to say, bro. You be looking at my level, bro. I'm a level one. I'm an ass. I just look. Hold on, let me turn my TV down.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. I can watch your stream all day, bro. You watch shit that I watch like on my own time, guys. Oh God.
Hey, cause look, I said watch this shit, play the game, chill out, smoke, like you know what I'm saying. I be chilling.
How you doing?
And you
Did
know,
you get some fuel?
sometimes it be shit to talk about.
It's too annoying, man. I'm like, I didn't know this be it. Yeah, this I know they can suck some food, but I didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
I should have probably threw it to my tight
it,
end.
bro.
I think he was open.
You made it that far at least.
Oh yes, it was. We came very far, very very far.
All right,
So we did though.
25 B's done.
Overseas
Yes, sir.
basketball on right now.
Nah, what you be betting on? I mean,
everything like I had just told you. Like I had just told you, bro.
Kyle's got
like
the driver.
I just told you.
If you're the driver,
I'll shit. But yeah, though, like I had just told you, though, bro.
I told you, Kyle.
I just caught Kira in the first quarter, bro. Like when the game had first started, he had 0 for like the first 4-5 minutes.
Yeah.
His 30 points went up to plus 345. I had put 1,000 on it to win 3,000.
Hell yeah.
So I had got like 4,000 all back together. Like I do this shit, bro. I gamble all day, bro. Lose, win, whatever, yeah. Like I do this shit.
Hell yeah, I fuck with you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I say I got a whole paid Discord. I got a whole Discord, a paid Discord, man. Like I gamble, bro.
Yeah, she just came out.
Oh shit.
She's working on
like you got
25B. We're thinking so. Yeah. I have.
Cause yeah, it ain't really shit on right now. It's fucking table tennis. I be it's. I bet on cricket a few times. I don't really be understanding that shit, but every time I bet on it, somehow I win this shit.
Let's put it in my trunk.
Okay.
I want to stick it in the trunk. You can set it right here. It's for the female that I'm taking. Right?
Yeah, female that you're taking. And then once you
mainly be betting on basketball, bro?
those two in that card.
Yeah, that's what I told you. I had just won 3,000 off stealth on 30 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you, like I had caught it in the first quarter, like the first couple minutes I ain't scope. His shit went up to plus 345.
They started off so slow, shit. That shit was that was a good ass hit right there, bro.
Yeah, then Friday I had just won like 1,700. I had put Cal Tucker for a home run and Bryce Harper.
Oh hell yeah. Our boy said in the chat asked, damn, good shit. If you use Oddspedia, he said he a bad guy too.
Where are your shoes at?
In the chat, Cedric asked if you use Oddspedia. He said he a big bad guy too.
I don't use Oddspedia now.
Okay. Juice reel some shit.
Hey, Discord and everything, man. I be winning. I'm gonna say something in the morning, guys. I know it's legit.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get that ground from you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you, guys. Like
that is in the back of the card. Okay. So
yeah, I'm gonna get that ground for you. Like I'm gonna say you a pick tomorrow. Probably I might do something for that Boston Red Sox game. It come on in the morning at 10. Yeah, if I do something for it, I'm most definitely gonna send it to you. Bro.
Hell yeah.
Lock in to get some money together.
Hell yeah.
All I do,
that's what it's about.
All I do is bet.
Hell yeah. That's all it's about, bro. Getting the community together and making shit happen, bro. For real. Making shit happen.
Yeah, I can watch your stream
right there.
Oh God, it's the type shit I be watching, man.
I'm already knowing. And
what it been say is me with her.
Then he gonna fall down and shit talking about my shoulders. Like what?
He declined him.
What happened?
Shit. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
With this, there we go.
But that's like I'm probably a little different than other streamers. Like I try not to talk too much. I let the shit just play and like react whenever I can, because I know people just like either at work overnight, throw the shit in, listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, just doing something else, throw the shit in, listen to it. Whether they watching me play the game or not, shit.
Can't make it any easier.
We got two for one special in your chat.
Oh, he wide the fuck up.
I'm ass. I literally don't even know what the fuck I'm pressing. I swear to God, bro. I'm on post suggestions is clicking whatever, bro. Oh God, bro, man, just too hard to play, bro. I don't see how you play this shit. This shit hard.
Yeah, it's a lot of thought that go into this shit too, for real. Like, I'm trying over here guess what you finna do. You coming back inside.
Let your head get in there, okay?
I don't know how I knew that.
Hey, Ramondre Stevenson, we need to get rid of him, bro. He a bum. I do not like him.
For some reason, whatever update Madden just did, the running backs run slower when they get the handoff now for whatever reason. Like, I don't know what it is.
He asked in real life.
Oh, he underneath. Oh, he dropped that shit. Let's go.
Yeah, we need to get rid of him in real life, bro. He sucks. He's sorry as fuck, bro. I hate Ramondre Stevenson, bro. Shit, when he signed Zeke, Zeke ass too, though, but man. Ramondre ass, bro.
I'm just glad the Bears actually spending some damn money on the offensive line now. Like,
and y'all got Ben Johnson, man. We was getting Ben Johnson. I fucking hate the Bears for that, bro. I just blew my boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you, bro. I'm ass, bro. Oh, God, gang. I'm trash.
Nah,
that's
that's that kick meter, bro. That's that dumbass kick meter. That shit be fucking everybody up. It be fucking me up.
I'm telling you, gang, I'm so ass, Brody. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, hey, it just, bro, I'm just sorry as hell, like, man.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking I'm doing something else. Darts. What you, Cedric, bro, what you used to bet on darts? How you bet on that shit? I be using like Bet365 and DraftKings and shit.
I be fucking with Fanatics.
Fanatics, hell yeah. I need to get on that shit. You got a code?
Yeah, I say you want.
Send me.
Send it to me. I'm gonna tell you why I like. Fanatic OG. Look, this why I like Fanatic OG. My Fanatics one of them big apps. Like, just say like in the first half, if somebody get hurt on your ticket, like you don't lose, they void it for you.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, but see, like on FanDuel, if somebody get hurt, your shit low. But
right,
Fanatic,
you cook. Oh
man,
shit.
They just avoid it. Yeah, they void this shit.
That's good shit. That's good shit.
Yeah, it's voided.
That's probably the only app that do that shit for real, cause everything else, your shit just a L. Unfortunately.
Yeah, they what they sound on the app. They was like, playoffs.
Oh fuck.
They what you calling the whole playoffs. I ain't gonna lie, I want to be good at man so bad, bro. This shit, I don't see how y'all be good at this game, bro. This shit just so hard, bro. Like I can't even. I don't know, bro.
It's low key. It's low key like patterns and shit. Like people get into a groove of like what they do, and he inside.
You smoke a little marijuana today?
Shit. Like I be, cause like you know, like I just told you, like I'm a Patriot fan. Like I be using the Patriots offense, defense, and everything.
Yeah.
I use all Patriot stuff. Like I use all Patriot stuff.
I use the Bears defense and then I use Washington offense. I just like some of the different plays they got. Yeah, that'd be tough.
Take your piercings out and your bracelet off.
Yeah. Oh, this fucking post route is killing me.
Oh shit!
I guess nobody's coming down here and
I ain't even looking at the clock. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we've been working it. We've been playing some good ass defense, bro. So
age 18 is arrested and faces multiple charges for leading police on a pursuit through 5 counties, including failure to obey a police officer. Years of prison time and possible parole are expected, depending on the circumstances of the crime and the suspect's criminal history.
I wanna know if they got the little play that the Eagles do in real life. I wanna know if they got that on the game.
You know, that's actually a good ass question. I don't know. I ain't never really played with that shit wide open.
Thursday, March 30th, 2023, St. Petersburg, Florida. Police receive a call from neighbors reporting a crime scene. Something very serious had occurred, and they had to respond to the scene immediately. No one knows exactly what has happened, and only 2 people have witnessed the event so far, the perpetrator and the witness. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose
that should be OP. You know how many short yardage situations like I even myself get into that if I had that play, like that'd be OP.
So like, do you feel like they should ban it?
Does anybody know her name? Do they know her name at all?
No. Run that motherfucker. No, not for real. I only say that because they're not doing anything that's like trick or gimmicky. They lining up and saying shit. Man for man shit. Y'all gonna have to get down how y'all live.
Go around. Yes, other side. Need somebody to block right there. Block that whole area
that motherfucking quarterback,
it goes
though.
down to that car.
Man,
yeah.
I want to hit that quarterback.
And then that
shit,
guy on the phone there, That guy on the phone there.
They good for
he's
it.
the guy who entered.
They so good for it.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna direct this officer to make sure he stays 10-12 with him, right? Okay. Because he walked in and
Do the Eagles still got Ken Island?
Do they got who?
Hey, sir, would you mind moving that?
Painted out.
Well, we got to block
The
off
Bears?
that blood area.
Oh,
Cut
shit.
it off, but can you stay 10-12 with him? I'm going to go get rested and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, keep pronounced, so you want to get his information.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
see that
Thank you.
I saw it later.
Who are you guys? You guys got identification so I can get them? Okay, go get it so we can get everybody squared away.
Rugby league and union, bro. What's how you be betting on rugby? You got to put me on game, bro.
I don't know, sir.
Somebody in Cedric in the chat was talking about he bet on darts and rugby. He got to put me on game. That sounds like some interesting shit.
I can't give you anything I don't know. Don't go over there. You need to stay
Right,
there.
that sounds
And you're
interesting.
related to what address? What address you talking about? And what apartment?
I don't know.
You called it in?
All right,
You just
time to flame on.
How did you get the address?
I didn't have the address. I know she stayed there. Her car. That's her car right there.
Yes, the car. Which car is that? That blue car right there is her car? And who is that? Oh, the owner of that car is who?
Passion Jeffers.
Okay, who is she to you?
That's my nephew's mom.
Your nephew's mom? Okay. And who? And she's your? Who is she?
My grandfather.
Yeah. You're the grandfather? Okay. 6-2 Charlie. I'm 10-12 with the grandfather of the baby. And where's the baby at now, you know?
BetOnline.ag. I'm gonna look that shit
I don't
up.
know. Okay, they're in there now, so they'll let us know.
Police, EMS, and forensics investigation teams arrive at the residence, and what they find is the worst-case scenario. Family members begin arriving on scene and are questioned by officers. They provide essential information necessary to identify the perpetrator of the crime. However, they can't provide any information unless they have a direct connection to the victim. As a result, most of the neighbors are unaware of what has transpired behind the closed doors of the apartments.
Are they okay?
I don't know, so I can't tell you anything that I don't know. I got here just before you. I was just putting up those signs. And what are your relationship with the grandma? That's your dad? Okay.
Can I get the rest of your tape?
Yep, I didn't close it out.
Run that motherfucker. That's wild. Good
Can you
shit.
get the golf cart a little bit? We need to talk to somebody. I'm here now, right?
Okay.
I'm here now.
Does she have the baby with her or no?
No,
she doesn't.
They came to our house looking for these two.
Okay.
And I didn't know what was going on, so I was worried. I'm sorry about it. Get your name real quick.
Oh shit!
Was you talking just because you were here? I just got here. Okay. Are you related to the?
Shit.
This is this is my nephew, and that's my dad. That's his grandchild. Okay, so your family to the residence. Okay.
I just talking to her. That's what I do.
Thanks, man, I appreciate it. So I got the grandfather and
It's the job.
Hell yeah, I'm on that shit, Sid.
They said they came here to do a wellness check for their.
Okay, the grandfather on it together. Is he around somewhere?
Yeah, he's right there.
Or you got his name?
Yeah, I got his name.
Do they got an app for Ozpedia, bro?
They're both Mosley.
Shit, hold on.
They're both Mosley.
What's
the father's name is David Julius Mosley.
And then Isaac is on your son.
And then Isaac is the son.
All right, so David Mosley, his family of resident. Okay, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh, it hit him in the
His
head.
son Star didn't come in. I got the paramedics. I got all
He
the
would still be
officers
running.
I got the manager and the maintenance guy.
Okay.
Anybody else that we know that was in the? Okay.
That was it.
According to the first individuals to arrive on scene, they claim to be the victim's grandfather and uncle. A baby about 2 years old was with the victim, but the investigation and the apartment records show that no baby had been present. This presents a brand new puzzle for the authorities. Another child is at risk and they have to track him down. This gives them a crucial clue about who may be responsible for the crime.
So lease agreement for
bro,
the individual in that apartment.
I'm gonna hit him this time.
So we're
Watch
just
this.
like verifying all that.
So when you making the shotgun?
Yeah, I got a Mosley. I got two Mosleys with me. The grandfather of the baby and the son of the grandfather. They're both here. But I don't know. They said that the baby should be in there. Did we search for a baby?
No, we're holding the scene because
You gotta make sure that the baby's okay. Let's talk to the lieutenant. They saying it's this house here. They saying that the grandfather's here with his son, and they said they can't do it.
He gonna get that motherfucker at some
And the baby should be
point.
with the mother. So they don't know.
Man, I'm just trying to tackle
Did
this
we hear a
dude.
baby crying or anything?
Where's the maintenance man?
The maintenance man back here. I got his name.
It's good though.
Yeah.
You being a great quarterback right now. You getting the ball out your hand fast.
I got his ID.
Shit, you got to. The Bears ain't got no offensive line on here, so I gotta get it out. Cause if not, I can't be looking. Cause ain't shit gonna be open.
Right here. S26. Right here, Mama. Right here.
Cause he be fumbling and shit, so I don't be needing to be trying to move around too much.
Hey, Mama.
Do that.
I'm talking. Hey, I'm charging my shoe, right? We're just going right here.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have somebody else do it. Can you do
Thank
it?
God.
Come talk to me, Mama. You're gonna right over here, right? What's your name? Miss Jackson. I said I'm Sergeant Martinez. There's a lot going on. Yeah. There's a lot going on right now, but we're gonna have to get
Throw
some
the fucking
information.
ball,
Okay?
man.
You want to sit here? Yeah. You want to have a seat down? Are you okay? It just don't look right. It doesn't look right, okay, but we're still gathering information, okay, and we're still trying to figure out everything that's going on. So I don't want to give you information that isn't correct, okay? Y'all been in? They've been in, but they're still trying to figure out everything that's going on, okay? We want to make sure that all the people that are there are the people that they're supposed to, okay?
Direct family members of the victim, including her mother and siblings, arrive on scene. Officers must be clear with the details of the situation to notify them properly, but first they need to obtain information and statements that are not influenced by an emotional reaction. The mother's terrified.
If he would've got hit in bounds, he probably would've fumbled that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
They can to gather the necessary information for the investigation and continue the search before it's too late.
Spell your name for me?
You gotta find a way to win.
Nikita, L-A-K-I-T-A.
Wake up, y'all. Look alive, baby. We're in the fucking shot time. Look alive.
Now, who is it that you were reporting this to?
Look
My
alive,
daughter,
baby.
Ashley Jeffrey.
Where you from, bro?
Taylor Mosley. She just moved out here in February.
I fuck with. I got
February.
family.
What apartment? 3616. When'd you last hear from her? Yesterday about 5.
Yeah, my partner no that boy's in the right. They were out till you got them little cookies and shit.
And I was out here at their house about 4:30. Everybody was normal. The only thing, the baby was in there sleeping in the room with the door closed.
Block, baby.
So you last saw her
baby.
yesterday and everything was fine? 4:30 up to 5.
He's raining so hard right now.
Yes. Everything was okay? Yes. She wasn't concerned about anything? Nothing was upsetting her? She was just upset by his birthday. My baby daddy's birthday. Does the baby daddy live with her? No, he was just staying the night a couple times since March the 12th, since Taylor just turned 2 years old.
Fuck me.
So he's not there. What's his name, baby daddy? Thomas.
Oh my
You know Thomas's last name? Mosley. Like the baby.
Good shit.
Is he a white
Fucking the luckiest shit ever. Hey, how you make videos on here so I can send it to my boy? How I clip it?
It's his birthday. Right. And we ate ice cream.
Shit, I don't even. Let me go.
I wish you could just say, "Hey Siri, clip it."
That shit would be fire.
Damn.
You're looking for me?
Oh, y'all gonna send it to my boy. Me and my boy, we be playing for 100 and 200. He beat the fuck out of me one day, but that nigga, he good though. I don't know if he good or what, but shit, he be beating me. I can't beat him. He be using me. Nigga, Aaron Rodgers fan.
My little sister, Aaron Rodgers fan.
Oh, brown tights.
Fuck with Aaron Rodgers.
Taylor's birthday shirt.
I fuck with
Happy birthday,
Aaron
Taylor. Her tube, something like that. Say. The orange.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, I fuck with AR too though, gang.
I'm gonna let this officer take over real quick. He's gonna get some information.
Please, y'all, please.
I've got her
Please
info,
don't give
her
over
phone
to
number.
that. There's all I'm asking y'all, please.
You know what, bro?
Don't just play defense. Everybody got a job to do. Everybody get paid millions. Just play y'all zones and we is good. Yeah, please, I'm finna go get that quarterback for y'all. I'm going to get the quarterback. Y'all just play y'all defense. I'm going to
Hashun
Taylor right now.
Jeffrey, age 22, is the victim of the crime, and her 2-year-old son, Taylon Mosley, is missing. According to recent information, Pashoon had been living there for a short time and frequently communicated with her family via FaceTime until that morning when there was no contact. The child's father,
fuck that up!
age 21, has to be located and investigated, but absolutely nobody knows his current whereabouts.
Yeah, he's got his golf cart here.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. That was a good read. I just got like I said, damn. When he dove, when he dove, it threw me off.
Oh no.
When he dove, it threw me off.
I thought I'd tackled his ass.
Shit, I wish he would have. I would have took this guy.
I walked around them and I took my finger, and when I pushed the bathroom window, the bathroom door open, that's when I saw her on the ground.
Did you hear a child?
No, I didn't look for the kid. I tried to do a quick look to the bedroom and behind the sofas, and I didn't see nothing. The girl from downstairs said,
was the front door open or did you open it?
Let's go, Draco.
You had to open it with the key?
Hey, I got that nigga. Why missed the field goal, bro? Oh my.
I didn't realize I put my hand on the
Nah.
and the doorknob is full
This
of
guy faking stuff. How the fuck I missed it?
I actually live on the property. Stay with us. We don't want to lose you outside of you because we're not.
I'm pretty good at these games, bro. I promise. See, really, I got off with that look ass run though.
Yeah, you got off.
I didn't even think they were finna let me score that shit. And there was Antonio Gibson, bro. He ass. Oh shit. That nigga Antonio Gibson played for Memphis. I had watched him play in real life. Him and Tony Pollard. Yeah, and I watched Kenny Gaines with too. He played for the Eagles. Come here.
The neighbor downstairs said that she heard
Oh man.
and door slamming and the baby.
Oh, bro, you supposed to fucking tackle Taylor, bro. He was right there. What is you doing? Just talking him next time. Look, you right there. Oh, I need to take him out the game, bro. That dude just made me mad as fuck, bro.
You didn't touch the body or anything?
No, I didn't touch the body or anything. As soon as I looked at him, take him out. She had this hole on the left-hand side of her skull.
The witness who reported the crime to authorities is one of the building managers. After seeing blood outside the apartment and an open door, he then entered and discovered the crime scene. He reported that the neighbor downstairs had heard shouting, banging doors, and a baby crying the night before, but no one realized it was a murder.
My camera's on for the log, but there's blood here on this yellow thing going that direction. Yep, and then past the speed bump going that way. Next to the silver car, it appears there's some right here. And then walking on the walkway all the way through up to the door. I'm not sure, I didn't see where it ends out here. So. We're gonna clear the apartment. Yeah, no worries, yep, okay.
I know this is really redundant, but I just need your information.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I'll give you my next one.
Thank you so much.
I've been doing this job for 30 years now, and I say that in the 30 years I've been doing this, I found maybe 35, 40 people. Because I've been working with a lot of old people, and they've all been natural. This is the first one since I've been here in Florida that I found. And I've never seen a crime scene.
Yeah? Wow. What did you see when you went up there?
Well, there's blood and bloody footprints all over the apartment.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
tackle this motherfucker, man.
I went towards the bedroom because my concern was the kid. And her safety, I saw the bathroom door was closed, so I pushed the bathroom door open. I see she's laying on the floor, face down, with her shorts are down past her buttocks. Her blouse is up to her neck, and she has a hole about the size of a silver dollar on the left side of her skull. But between the ear and the skull, right about here.
And you didn't see any signs of the child, right?
No, I tried, as I was backing out, I tried to look around the apartment. I did walk into the room, looked around the side of the bed, and I backed up to the apartment. And as I was walking out, I tried to look behind the sofa, but I didn't want to.
Bro, why did I even run back, bro?
So I walked right out the door, but I didn't see anything. I didn't hear any noise coming from the baby. They told me that the boyfriend is in the hospital.
Why the fuck would I even do that, guy?
Well, we're trying to make contact with him and see what's going on.
Fucking fire.
Yeah, and the neighbor downstairs stated that she heard them yelling and screaming last night.
Are you Hispanic now?
Yes.
How much do you weigh?
165.
Thank you, sir. Okay. And if I know you've been advised to stay.
Yeah.
Because you can't leave because you did witness anything, or just walked in and saw you and the two other people are standing by as well. So, I mean,
I
find
need to
some
go here?
shade.
Yes, sir.
Try to stay hydrated. If you need anything, by all means, let us know so we can grab it for you.
Yeah, I'll grab my wife. I live right here, so I'll get my wife to bring me up anything.
Yeah, just have her, just don't leave the scene.
Okay.
Have her come out and give you whatever you need, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so
This
much.
dude can't break one fucking
Blood was
tackle.
everywhere, and Pashoon's body would be found lying on the bathroom floor with multiple wounds. The most
Damn, what the
concerning,
fuck was
a
that?
large and deep wound at the back of her skull. The witness did not investigate further to avoid disturbing the scene, but assured the authorities that he didn't see or hear any child. All the evidence would point to the perpetrator.
That was a good-ass
considering that
game.
Thomas
Good shit, bro.
Mosley had apparently been at the scene the night before. The more pressing issue now, however, is not identifying the culprit, as the evidence is clear, but locating Thomas and rescuing Talon before it's too late.
Hey, how are you? Good, good. Everybody
Hell
in the
yeah,
back?
we can play again, bro.
That's everybody in the back. Thank
My mom?
Yeah.
She's inside.
Okay. But she's in the back side?
She's going in the back door.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Damn, that was a good-ass game.
Hello. Is Miss Dixon available? Would you mind if I knock on the door? Thank you, folks. How you guys doing? Hey, hey, hey.
How much was we just playing for? I don't even... Damn, okay.
Yes, thank you. What did you ask for? Yeah, please.
I appreciate your cooperation.
The barbecue, bro. I just want to make sure.
Think it'd be crying in there?
I beg your pardon?
Think it'd be crying if he's in there?
Any what?
He'd be crying if he's in there.
I got it.
Sent.
Huh? No, I'm not opening. I'm just looking inside. Can you get this side of the truck? This truck.
Continuing the investigation and search, the officers arrive at the Mosley family home to look for Thomas, but have doubts about finding him there. It's a very sensitive and complex situation, especially with a child involved and the mother being murdered just hours earlier.
The whole east side over here off, connect to that other tape that they have.
Okay.
But,
It's about tape.
yeah.
Should we start leaving? Like,
Yeah,
probably should, right?
I just don't know if we need to get these people out of the park, out of here.
We're starting video. He's probably should.
According to Thomas Mosley's mother, he arrived at her house that same night with severe lacerations on both hands and arms, and with injuries. He was found and transported to the hospital with an arrest warrant, but something was still missing. The boy was not present.
Good evening. Hello, we're gonna start evacuating the park right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so we need to-
Yeah, it's an active crime scene right now, so.
And I'll pass the
I'll
word
bet.
on as I
Please,
go down.
please and thank you. Yeah, we're gonna start shutting everything down. Okay.
Okay.
6 kilometers southwest of downtown St. Petersburg, officers shot and killed an alligator in Dell Holmes Park, which was found with a strange object in its mouth. It turned out to be the body of Taylon Mosley. Thomas Mosley, age 21, faces 2 first-degree murder charges and is currently incarcerated in Pinellas County. According to autopsy reports, Ushan had over 100 cuts and stab wounds, while Taylon showed signs of drowning.
Right now.
It's estimated that Mosley will face years in prison,
but I can't
his
lose
exact
50 right
sentence
now.
is still unknown.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Went in, she started screaming as soon as he opened the door, spraying him with bleach.
Go ahead. Hey, can you go downstairs? You good?
Friday, May 17th, 2024,
Nah,
Claremont, Florida. The police received a call from a father requesting a welfare check on his son, as he hadn't been able to get in touch with his ex-partner for several days and was beginning to worry. It was known that the child's mother had mental health issues and may not be in a condition to care for the boy. The officers were heading to the home, but what awaited them didn't look good. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
You cool that we play for 10. I can't lose another 50 right now. But
Hey, Crystal, it's Corporal Hurd, Lake County Sheriff's Office. We're just here to make sure that the baby's okay. That's it.
You hear me? I just asked you, look, I just asked you, did you play for bread? That's all. We ain't got to play for no more bread. Yeah, we ain't got to play for no more bread. Hey, and then look, we gonna get paid in the morning too, though.
We legit just want to make sure the baby's all right. That's it.
Hey, look, if you want me to send a link to Fanatics, bro, you can sign up and bet 10, and you can get a free 50 off that too, though.
Is she talking to you through the window?
What's your ID?
Crystal Velez, the child's mother, is whom the officers are calling. No one answers. The windows are blocked with objects, and nobody can see if anyone's inside. What was supposed to be a simple check on a child's welfare was now becoming increasingly complicated. What exactly was it that was going on?
Yep, I just added you back. I'm gonna send you that link.
You have a key? Gone. How's you got a key? Oh, you used to live here?
Yeah, but we can play for free. We definitely got to play for that.
Crystal.
Yeah, we ain't got to play for shit. Yeah, I was just asking your ass, did you play for bread?
Yeah, I do.
Crystal.
Yeah, that's all. But yeah, we ain't got to play for nothing. Come on, you can just use that 10 to put up on Fnatic. But I'm gonna show you what to bet on though, so you don't lose your $10. Let's see.
Crystal.
I am my thought he was open. That play took. That play just took so long to develop, bro. Damn, that play took a long time to develop, bro.
When the officers managed to open the apartment, they find that just like the windows, the entrance is blocked with multiple pieces of furniture and objects. No one answers the call, and the apartment appears to be empty. But based on how the exits are blocked, it's clear that whoever did this must have done it from inside the apartment.
So,
what the fuck's wrong?
Matthew and Dallas. Okay, the two that are there? Yeah. So,
School got so
the
good.
one that is in here, she changed the
school
locks.
shit now.
Okay. She's torn off of us. So when the deputy came in
shit, I ain't seen her.
She's not on the paperwork. So he's actually missing. So it's nothing that they couldn't like. Okay, do you know if she's left? When's the last time you guys been on there? 2 days ago. 2 days ago because she like barricaded herself, launched us with like furniture. Okay. And put it in front of the door? Yeah. So we had to like remove all that. You guys have moved all that? Yeah, we tried that. Yeah. Okay, because it looks like there's a bunch more stuff pushed up against the door. Yeah, so she's doing that, yeah. There's another deputy that he's always here. Because Garcia? Yeah, I think so. We've been trying to like get in the apartment because they having issues on the second floor. The residents, they having issue with leaking. So we think that's her opening all the like water. Like, so we're gonna go in and do an exigent search for the child to make sure that the child's okay. Safe. Yeah. At this point, I don't know if she's actually in there because the door was unlocked. all the stuff was pushed up against the door, and no one's answering. We don't hear the baby. We don't hear her. But we're gonna go up there just to do a verification.
I don't know if somebody said that the Walter kid, I think it's like 10 years old.
He left already.
He left,
according to the other deputy.
Yep.
Okay.
He left. And nobody knows where he's at.
Okay.
Yeah. But if the door is unlocked, if you need to like break any doors, you have the you guys can.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna have to do any of that because we already opened the door and looked inside just to see if it was unlocked. We haven't gone in yet. We're waiting for him to fill out an affidavit, and then we're gonna go in and just verify and check. But it kind of looks like
she's gone.
She's gone because I mean it's pretty much empty. And there's no couches or anything, but like all the broken bed stuff and everything is just pushed up against the door.
She went and
hey, how you sure, bro?
Like barricaded herself because she was trying to protect the kid.
R1.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go up there now.
Speaking with one of the building managers, he explains that Crystal has done this before. They've tried to understand her situation and why she acts this way, but all they know is that she does it to protect her son. Protect him from what, though? Velez clearly shows signs of paranoia, but the reasons are unknown. The officers now had to find her, but first they needed to verify if she was inside the apartment, and to do that they needed to enter.
Sheriff's office.
I'm the best linebacker on Madden, bro. Nah, that ain't me.
Go ahead. She sprayed us all a bottle of bleach, I believe. It's unsure at this point. It just smells like bleach.
It took only moments for officers to quickly flee the residence after being sprayed with a chemical inside the apartment. Crystal was hiding in there with her child. Before the officers could find her, she attacked them when they were caught off guard. This was serious, and they needed to act quickly.
I'm gonna need at least 2 more. We need to get out of here. Hey, can you go downstairs? You good? Dallas, just Dallas. Hey. How's the baby? Hey, what's up, baby? You okay? You okay, baby? You okay? You're okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Alright, can you just hang around a little bit for us, please? Fatty. Hey, ask her what the she sprayed us with.
Some kind of asshole.
That throat's burning.
Don't come to us.
Hey.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4 counts battery on Leo. 1 count child neglect. Okay, let's turn me that sideways.
I don't know if these
Okay, thank you.
it's good.
Hey, that was a touchdown, bro. They cheat.
Hey.
Oh, God.
That's what she sprayed us with. Free EMS. Chandler, if you can't see, you gotta go. Can you see? Listen, I don't want you driving if you can't see, dude.
4 officers had been attacked by Velez with burning throats and difficulty seeing. They subdued the suspect and immediately escorted to the patrol car. The baby was fine despite the circumstances, but EMS had to be called. The officers weren't even in a condition to drive Crystal to jail. What had began as a simple welfare check had now turned into 4 officers requiring medical assistance.
What'd you say?
She have it on her? She have it on her?
Does she have it on? No, it's up there. No. Did she spray herself or anything? We don't know. We don't know. Just went hands on. She started spraying. She had a baseball bat. Sorry, she had a baseball bat on.
I don't think anything to do with threat or anything like that. We don't
Tell
know.
her what happened real quick. She, we're waiting there. We called her name. She didn't answer. Got signed statement, get statement. We went in. She started screaming. As soon as he opened the door, spraying him with bleach. Why'd you go in? Why'd we go in? Emergency welfare. Okay. Yeah. Emergency exit. Yeah, she started shutting her out. As soon as you went in, she sprayed y'all? No, as soon as we went to the bedroom.
Yeah, so
y'all
we heard
announced and identified
we announced, told her who we were. We heard water running, so that let us know someone was in there. I went to open the door, it was locked. We kicked the door off.
The bathtub was flooded.
And the bathtub was flooded. And as soon as I turned the corner, she literally was spraying, and it got me right there. So she went
While holding the baby?
No, she had put the baby on the closet rack. So she sprayed me. I backed out, told in case she's spraying bleach. She got me in my eye. Then we were trying to go get in. That's when she was tased. After that, we went in there. I grabbed the baby. They were dealing with her. I turned the baby over to the father.
All right. So basically, just say deputies entered the house under exigent circumstances while attempting to check on the welfare of a child. The lady, they were announcing who they were. The lady came out, sprayed them all in the face with unknown chemical, 4 counts of battery on a Leo, and that's all we're doing right now.
No child?
Don't do nothing else. Just 4 counts of battery on a Leo. She had a baseball bat. And she was doing that to the child.
So it's the same as that. So.
Right. It's just.
Ooh, boy, I can't even think.
Officer, please
They
forgive me.
telling me to run the ball, but it's far, bro.
I'm going to pat you down.
How the fuck I'm gonna run the ball to this shit so far?
Lean on the car. Do you have anything on you that's going to endanger me?
Only batteries and lighters, ma'am.
Okay, are they on your person?
No, he took them out.
Okay, so there's nothing hidden, nothing, no needles, no nothing.
No.
What's in your ear? Is that just your ear?
Punch that bitch out then. Hunt that bitch out then. Come on, man. What the fuck? Good ball, bro. Hell of a fucking throw.
It's crazy, bro. How you just do that?
R1.
You press R1 to do that?
Every time I make a tackle, bro, I be spamming shit on R1.
No, ma'am.
They gon' fumble that bitch at
Start
some point.
spamming the shit out R1 too.
They gon' fumble that bitch at some point.
Alright, going on your...
How your big ass run through the hole and don't go block the fucking linebacker, bro?
Another patrol
What
car
you
along with
ISOing
EMS arrive
to
on
the
scene,
linebacker, bro?
taking officers who had been attacked and proceed to check on Crystal. The suspect cooperated with officers, but her indifferent attitude was certainly strange. She didn't seem angry, scared, or even remorseful for her actions.
I did that shit
Velez had
early.
clearly planned the attack in her home, but what were her motives?
I'm gonna come back here. I know what the time.
Anything that's
Yep.
inside,
Irritated.
I just have my grandfather's stuff. You can go in, ma'am.
I'm going to go in, but I want you to tell me what
my bra. It's just my funeral, my grandfather's funeral and stuff. Can you just please leave it in my bra? There's nothing to attack anyone.
Oh, I just have to verify what it is. I'm just going to look at it.
My grandfather's funeral thing.
Okay, we can leave it there.
No problem.
Just making sure there's nothing hidden inside, okay?
Ma'am, can you just give me that water, please?
We will get to what we can, okay?
No problem.
Okay, so it's just these two materials?
But you can go in my bra to make sure, because what I had was like that.
I'm not going to.
No problem, ma'am.
I'm going to need to take these necklaces off and look at it as well, okay?
No problem.
I'll take these necklaces off.
No problem. And can you give me some water, please? Can you give me some water, please?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
No problem. All this is because they doing wrong. Illegal eviction. Illegally coming in my apartment. Illegally evicting me. Illegally coming in the apartment without permission. Matthew and Dallas and the cops. I just asked for water, officer, please. Please forgive me for what I did. I just asked for water.
So just to let you know that you're all on body cam, so everything you say is going to be recorded and
no problem.
To all the youth. No problem. No more necessary?
No, ma'am.
All right, we're going to step to my car. No problem. Right up here.
Please grab the water.
Yeah. Please grab the water.
Just okay. Thank you so much, officer. All I need is water.
Is there a reason that you bought it?
Yes, I'm really thirsty now.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
No other reason?
No, I'm just thirsty. You can put it for me, officer.
Yeah, we got to get the car.
Please forgive me. I forgive y'all. Please forgive me.
You don't take any medication?
No medication. No medication.
Crystal
how you get
apologized
to a
for the
Hail Mary
attack,
pass on her?
justifying her actions by claiming the officers had illegally entered her apartment. She seemed genuinely sorry, but that wouldn't prevent her from arrest. The police had to proceed with this, and Velez would face the consequences for her actions. It wasn't just 4 counts of assault on a law enforcement officer, but also child neglect.
Actually,
Why the fuck would she spray bleach on them though? That is wild.
give me some water, officer. Give me some water, please. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I love my kids.
It's a wrap, shorty.
Sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you have to come and do this. So sorry. Thank you so much, man.
Is this a water bottle from your house?
No, I don't know.
Did somebody offered?
I don't know. Thank you so much. Can you give me a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're going to have an opportunity to talk to the judge, okay?
No problem. Can you give me a little bit more? I don't take no medication, nothing. Look,
I just don't want to choke you with the water.
Oh, come on, Big 65. Get the fuck out the way.
Thank you so much. Can you just leave that water bottle right there?
Hey, oh God, I just had a free kill on Taylor Williams. This man want to hold me. Come on, 65, bro. Let me talk to this man. Come on, bro. Get out of here.
So you take care of her. Is there any court paperwork as far as custody goes?
No.
Okay. Were you guys married when you had her? No. Never married? All right. All right. So this year or last year?
No, this year.
How often do you get her?
Baby?
Yeah.
Come on, that shit open, man. Come on.
Okay. And now, like lately though.
This is exactly what I needed us. Stop, man. She's been embarrassing me all day, man.
I called to get to my baby.
Yeah. Okay.
She wasn't responding to the
I
text
got you.
for like a week or two.
Really?
On calls and all that.
Fuck her.
Was it like a half a background situation before?
Yeah, it's it. I'm glad you ain't been me this game. Thank God.
And then that's when you
They
moved
just
out?
gave you 10 fake ass fumbles.
The officer spoke with the father of the
That was a good
child,
play.
and he
I
stated
ain't
that
never
he had
seen one of
recently
them.
broken up with Crystal due to her mental health issues. Along with Velez's ex-boyfriend, her brother was also present and appeared confused and concerned by Crystal's behavior. She had never done anything like this before, and no one understood the cause of her paranoia.
Alright, so you haven't ever seen a house like this then?
What's on you? What's on you?
No.
Okay.
This is what taught me to call you guys. I didn't know like that's wow.
Yeah. You keep saying them, is it?
I said we called you guys.
No, I mean the girl. So Denai is your daughter, right? Is there any other children, or is it just Denai?
No, I have 12 kids, but they live with me.
Oh, okay. So nobody but her actually comes here. Okay. Gotcha. What is she what is mom diagnosed with?
I'm not sure. Well, I hope that you guys figure something out. I don't know.
Okay. What have you noticed that changed about her other than her not responding to you?
That was really it. How not letting me speak to my kid and not responding. That was it.
Yeah. Okay. No fights or anything beforehand?
It wasn't there. 79 ain't fucking block nobody with his goofy ass. Come on, man. Maybe if I would have went inside.
I've never seen it like this.
No.
Running backwards. I thought she stopped talking.
Any family history of mental illness?
No drugs?
I don't know. There's nothing. I don't know. That's why we trying to figure out. We haven't been here, so we don't know what she's.
Yeah.
So when's the last time you physically that you like saw this apart? Besides today. Well, the last time I saw it, it definitely wasn't like this. For sure, it wasn't like this. No windows dropped. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. 3, 4. I don't remember. There's a lot on my mind right now. No, I got you. Obviously, she's in jail. My best piece of advice as far as like mental health goes, y'all need to get to the courthouse and do this. I'll write it down for you. It's called an ex parte order. It's basically you petitioning the courts, whether it's the father of her child or her brother, whatever. You petition the courts. And she's seeking mandatory psychiatric evaluation. It's not optional. You use this case number, it transpired here today, the judge will sign it.
Yeah, I'm finna win this game, bro.
The faster you guys get that
Come
done,
on with this
the
shit.
faster we can serve you.
And they just cheated for you guys. They just made me fumble 2 times, bro.
So she'll go to first appearance.
I did hit the
judge
shit
will
out
say
of
your
her.
bond is, let's say, $2,000. And then from there, we serve her and we take her straight to psychiatric.
The children's father mentioned that the last time he had been at the apartment, everything seemed fine, and he was confused to hear the disarray described by the officers. Crystal was mentally unstable, but she had never acted out like this before, so no one understood exactly what had happened. Velez was going to jail, but she needed psychiatric assistance, something that was beyond the police's control.
Yeah, this shit wild.
2.5 hours to get to the court.
Yeah, I was about to smoke his ass.
Yeah, I'll write down this again. This is my 10th year doing this. It's the only way that legally you can get her help without. She's obviously not going to want it. Once the judge signs that order, it's not optional.
Because of child custody situations, especially in the state of Florida, you weren't married when you had her.
I'm about to say.
There's no child
Come
custody
on.
paperwork right now. Just keep an eye out on that because of this situation, because of the child neglect. They're going to offer you resources. They're not here to take anybody away. They're going to offer you resources and kind of suggest, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, your options, all that good stuff. They may come out to your house to make sure that everything's good over there. But that's up to them. But because the kids are involved, we want to make sure that all of our resources are provided to you too. She might be mad if you go to the courthouse and do whatever he was saying or child custody stuff. But yeah, if you ever think that there's anybody that's actually obviously call us today because
I gotta run the ball. This how I would get yards last game. I was running the ball.
That one run changed the game.
I gotta run the ball.
Crystal Lorraine Velez, age 36, was arrested on 4 counts of assault on a law enforcement officer and 1 count of child neglect. She was transported to the Lake County Jail with a bond set at $10,000.
Like, you had Caleb. Oh my fucking. Then look at Cole Komet just open. Like, this game is pathetic as hell. Hey, got it.
Is there something illegal in the vehicle? Hey, stop.
Friday, January 27th, 2023, Lawrence County, Indiana. Officers were patrolling State Road 37 when they noticed an irregularity in a vehicle's license plate. They decided to pull it over for a routine check. Little did they know what they were about to uncover. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Oh, come on.
I know what's going on. We good though. That nigga tried
Where
to
you coming
white
from?
somebody head open.
Just moved to Bloomington?
Yeah.
From where?
Bedford.
No, from Bedford. Okay. All right, we'll just stay in the vehicle. I'll be right back, okay?
The driver, identified as Jamisha, stopped and provided the documentation the officer requested. It seemed as though it was a simple check, and after a quick review, she would likely be free to continue on her journey to Bloomington. But it would turn out to be anything but simple.
Can you step out for me real quick? You just hang out back there. You don't have any weapons on you or anything like that, do you?
I have a gun in my car.
Okay, where's the gun? Well, just don't. Hey, stop. Don't need to get it.
No. Okay.
Oh, good ball. What the fuck was that?
Passenger and kid in there as well.
What's going on?
We're just gonna run a K9 around your vehicle. Is there anything illegal in there?
Nothing.
Hey, stop. You can't just.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You can't just keep on walking away from me. What? Is there something illegal in the vehicle?
No.
You acted kind of weird when I said that. Okay. We'll just hang out in front of my car, okay? I'm gonna get
My
your
daughter is
passenger.
afraid of dogs. Can I please get her out
I'm gonna have to get her out. Yeah.
right now?
Yeah. Is this your daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't understand what you saying was my license plate.
I'll show you. If you guys can just stand in front of my car. So the violation is you can't see the county number on the bottom of the plate. Hey, you gotta quit walking away from me.
I was just trying to see it.
Yeah.
Both women, along with the young girl, got out of the vehicle and stood by the patrol car with one of the officers while the canine dog began inspecting the vehicle. Something very curious happened. The dog focused intensely on one specific area, the right rear door. Could this be more than just a routine traffic stop?
Oh my God! So you got it, bro. I don't need to this is sad, bro. Fuck me, man. They wanna play this bullshit now. I don't even see how the fuck I won the first game. I'm sorry as hell.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you have a seat in my vehicle, just so you guys can stay warm. You're gonna have a seat in this vehicle, and I'm gonna go ahead and search your vehicle, okay? So go ahead and have a seat in here. And on this one, ma'am, well, I'm gonna have you sit in front. I got a dog in the back, obviously. So. No. Just don't stick your fingers through the kennel. And then whenever you have a seat, just go ahead and shut the door. That way you can stay warm, okay?
Good shit, bro.
Okay.
So if there is anything,
Good shit.
I promise it's not either one of ours. Test us or anything.
Okay. Okay.
I can tell you the friend's name.
Hold on. Okay, I do have to tell you.
Good shit, my boy.
Silent. You're not in trouble, okay? But I do have to tell you this, okay? You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't.
That shit was wild.
You have the right to consult with an attorney prior
That was
to
some.
answering questions. You also have the right to have an attorney present if you decide to answer questions.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
If you decide to answer questions without an attorney present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to the lawyer. Do you understand your rights? I've read them to you.
I was hitting the shit out them. They was that pump return kind of like changed all the shit though.
You should, but because of the nature of the stop, I have a positive alert by
It was
K9.
almost like a, I don't want to say like a perfect hit, but like it was well timed and
So
shit.
what's the friend's name?
But them other ones, I can't tell you. That last one, I definitely can't tell you.
Okay. Where are you guys coming from today?
Bradford Bridge Apartments.
Okay. Have you been with her all
I'm
day?
finna go pass out.
Okay, you guys come. I got you. You guys come from anywhere else?
Our house on T Street.
Hey, but
Some groceries. I'm gonna put it in the kitchen.
Okay.
say less.
The apartment.
But
Okay, and you didn't stop anywhere else at all today?
one of these
The
days,
officers decided to separate
we're gonna
the
play
two
for that
women
bread
into
back.
separate patrol cars for their safety as they continued their search and performed a deeper inspection of the vehicle. Both women were visibly nervous, and their behavior became increasingly suspicious. They were hiding something, and their fear was only growing stronger.
yeah, I fuck with you. You sent it on
Between the
IG?
child seat and the front passenger seat, officers found a loaded firearm, a digital scale with traces of white powder, and a jar containing methamphetamine and cocaine, all hidden in a meticulous search around the child's seat. The situation began to escalate, and the officers had no choice but to continue with protocol. But what exactly were they dealing with here?
All right, Lacey, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so just so we're all clear, that orange and teal little thing right there, that is a digital scale used to weigh. The orange pill bottle on the right side
I didn't know what it was.
is a pill container that contains and
I don't do that.
I'm not saying you do, but I also know that you lied to me.
Damn, that's
no,
wild.
Just hold on. Let me talk, and then I'll give you your chance to talk, okay? I fully understand that people make mistakes. They get involved in things they probably shouldn't be involved in. They have lapses of judgment, right? I don't judge people for anything like that, okay? And I don't hold it against them, okay? Obviously, I've done this job for many, many years, okay? This is what I do. I'm a canine handler. I find is what I do. This is my job, is to find so I'm used to not getting the whole truth out of people. I'm used to people going, oh, I'm going to give this one story in hopes that it'll blow over and I'll be able to go on my way, right? Mm-hmm. And then usually what happens is I disprove that story. I have facts. I know more information about you two today than what you think I do, right? Lacey, do you think we ended up here by happenstance?
No.
Okay, or did you think that we knew that there was probably going to be in the vehicle today?
You knew.
Okay, so the whole we went from Bedford to Bloomington and going back to Bedford, that's a lie.
We went to Indianapolis.
I know you went to Indianapolis. Okay, so Lacey, this is the time where I tell people, I understand, you're scared, you're nervous, you don't want to be in trouble. I get it. Like I said.
Not mine.
Okay, so why don't you run me through what you guys did today?
Because I'm going to go to jail no matter what.
Not necessarily. As of right now, Lacey, I'm giving you a clean slate. Whether you go to jail or not is going to be up to you in the conversation that we have right now.
He lying, so
my concern is this.
So does that baby out there.
Okay.
And my kids are already in foster care. I'm going to lose my CNA license, even though that ain't mine.
Well, here's a concern that I have. I've got a concern for that child too. That that digital scale and that gun were sitting in between the child's seat and the next seat right between them. All that stuff was backed by him.
And I didn't know that.
It was laying right there in plain view.
Because I've been in the front seat.
So where did you guys all go today?
We left her house and we went to the apartment, got the keys.
Okay.
And then from there we went to Indy. And
what did you guys do up in Indy?
I know she met a girl.
Okay.
Which the girl was real weird. And I knew something was going on, but I wasn't sure what because all she handed her was the Starbucks cup.
Where's the Starbucks cup at now?
I don't know.
Okay. Then, all right, so she gets the Starbucks cup, then what?
And we left, went back to the apartment complex. After I found out I was going to be approved, and because my boyfriend has a criminal background,
went back to the apartment complex
and dropped off the groceries and the stuff that we had.
In Martinsville?
No, we didn't stop anywhere in Martinsville. We kept going straight through.
So then you went back to
the apartment.
Okay.
We finally dropped the stuff off there and was heading back to Bedford.
Where else did you go in Bloomington?
We went to Country View because I picked up an application. I went to both Country Views.
What's Country View?
It's an apartment complex. I was picking up apartment complex because I'm homeless.
Okay.
And I work a lot. So what everybody else does, I honestly do not know.
Bro,
because
why open up?
Right. Where you CNA at?
Why open up the? Why open up the app?
And I've been clean for.
Bedford?
Yeah, I've been
Why
clean
open
for
up
over a
the
year and a
app?
half.
It's $100 in there,
Get
bro.
my kids back, and I got court Monday for DCS.
How I open up the app? I just downloaded it, signed up for the first time, bro, and it's $100 in
because
there,
I've been
bro.
homeless for 3
How?
months, and I've had 2 different jobs within the process of losing
That's
my
crazy.
children.
What is her first name again? Oh, he's messing up.
I literally right now just signed up for the shit,
So
sitting
you
right
stayed
here.
with her last
That's what I was
night
just
then,
doing.
or where
I
you at?
got home at 6 o'clock this morning.
So you've been
That is
couch
crazy.
surfing with her until you can get yourself a
She's
place?
got a house.
That is
She got a
crazy.
house. And
I don't
was
know
gonna try to rent
how,
it from her
where
landlord,
this
but
just
he said,
came
"No,
from.
I'm not renting to nobody.
But that is
You gotta
wild.
fix this house because the basement leaks really bad, so that's why she was
What
moving
the
with me
fuck?
to that apartment, because the basement leaks.
Say less. We
Or
on
not
that.
leaks, but it floods.
We definitely on that. I don't go back to
So
work till
we've been
Wednesday,
staying with her
shit.
for a
So,
month. 'Cause
what
I
else
was
you be
staying at
playing?
Quality Inn, and I
Fucking
stayed at
Call of
Mercury a
Duty,
couple nights,
some
'cause it's
2K.
cheap, and I had just
What else
started
I got on?
working
What else I
in
got on this
September,
bitch?
so I didn't have no money saved. So all my checks
My
was
son
going
be
to
playing
motels.
Roblox. My wife be playing Grand Theft Auto, but if you fuck with Grand Theft Auto online, I fuck with you. It don't
Out
matter.
of reach, but I'm honestly willing to take it.
Call of Duty, college football,
You don't
whatever.
have to be on anything to be involved.
I got a bunch of other shit on here too.
But I didn't know that any of that was going on.
I know. I know you're telling me that, but at the same time, there is a container of and
I could turn this
like
down.
laying on top of the carpet, like
That is
not
wild.
hidden. It was
Fuck.
absolutely laying out. The
That
kid
I
could
just
see.
logged in that motherfucker. That's
She could look over
That
and
is
look down.
crazy.
But I honestly didn't know that's where it
That
was
is
put.
crazy.
The passenger, Lacey Randolph, had claimed to know nothing about the officer had
odds
mentioned,
of that.
explaining who she was and recounting the events to distance herself
The
from
odds
any
of
involvement.
making this
Lacey and
connection right
Jamisha
now,
had
that
met
led
a
me to
suspicious-looking woman, and their only interaction had been when
Sign
the
up for
woman handed
goddamn
Pintoya
fanatics, and
a
it's $100 on that
Starbucks cup.
motherfucker.
Everything
That is
was looking
crazy.
suspicious, and further investigation would be necessary, where
Yeah,
they would
send me the
need to
pic,
hear
bro. We on
Jamisha's
that.
statement as well to see how their stories align.
So, you said you had some friends in your car. Who were they today?
It was her.
How do you know her?
Excuse me. She's a friend.
Just a friend?
Mhm.
Okay. Who else?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Oh, I don't know his last name. Ricky.
Shit, as y'all see, I only mainly play sports games. Some Mortal Kombat in there, some Spider-Man. But for the most part, I'm playing some sports, whatever it is.
I picked them up around.
I need to,
Jayla, can she play with this?
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't remember the street.
So in Bedford?
Yeah.
And did you take him somewhere else in Bedford? Did you take him to Bloomington? Did you
I
take him to
want to
Indianapolis?
play the new one, shit. That's what I want to play.
Who else?
Her boyfriend.
What's his name?
Askia.
Askia. What's his last name? Do you know? Well, okay. You're telling me that that pill bottle that I found in there that had methamphetamine, that's you know nothing about.
Lacey says you guys went to Indianapolis and you picked something up from another girl.
No, I went to meet my mom.
That shit is wild.
So what's with meeting this other girl?
I didn't meet no other girl. I tried to meet my mom, and she's supposed to be helping me raise.
Where's your mom live?
She lived in an apartment. No, in a
What?
hotel on. I don't know. She was in a hotel.
That is like southwest, southeast, northwest, northeast. I mean, she by the airport, she by downtown. So why is she telling me a different story than you?
Jamisha's statements were highly irregular. She didn't answer the officer's questions directly, and when she did, her responses were vague or unhelpful. She claimed Lacey was a friend but couldn't remember where she had picked her up and seemed unfamiliar with Randolph altogether. Both versions of the story were completely different, and what stood out the most wasn't the story itself but the way that each woman told it. Lacey was concise, her story having a clear chronological order where she also included details, and meanwhile Jamisha on the other hand was unclear, omitted details, and seemed to have forgotten everything that had happened only hours before.
You guys have two completely different stories about what happened today.
If you want to call my mom, I'm supposed to meet my mom with her boyfriend so they can help me move, and I'm supposed to come back home tomorrow night.
With the digital scale.
With the digital scales.
Gun in your purse next to the baby.
No, I told you I had a gun.
Right.
But my gun is.
What is it? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Is it Jamisha?
Yes,
All right.
my gun is in a zipper, and she had on her.
Just listen to me for a second, Jamisha. Here's the deal, okay? You've got in your vehicle. You've got in your. Just listen to me for a second, okay? There is in your vehicle. There is
in your vehicle. There's a loaded handgun in your vehicle. There are digital scales in your vehicle. All 4 of those things were located within 2 feet of your daughter. So right now, Jamisha, right now is probably about the time you need to start thinking of whether you want to help yourself out or not. There's 2 ways to go about this, right? You know what the 2 ways are.
But you said that...
Loaded gun, digital scales, your vehicle.
Because, okay, now I'm about to have a panic attack because this is my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not jeopardize my daughter at all. But now I'm having a feeling that...
Jamisha, I've done this for many, many years, okay?
But I don't want my daughter to be taken away.
Listen to me for a second, okay? Just listen to me for a second, okay? Trooper Humphrey and I have done this for years, okay? We are part of a special squad. This is what we do, narcotics, okay? We find we're very good at our job. We're very good at what we do, okay? We understand that people make mistakes. They get caught up in things they shouldn't be involved in, right? We don't hold grudges. We don't take anything personal, okay? Here's what I think. You got a loaded gun. You got a digital scale in your car. You got caught, right? Your panic attack right now is you're worried about losing your daughter to DCS, right? And having her take away from you, right? I have no doubt. I can see it in your eyes that you love her, okay?
And I got 2 boys.
So,
and they're in school, like...
So, right now is probably one of those times where you might want to think about your kids, okay? And if there's a way that you can help us help things out, we have people that you can talk to that can help you out if you help us, okay? But that's a decision you got to make on your own. If that's a conversation that you want to have, I have a detective that will meet with you, that will sit down and talk with you, all right? If that's a conversation that you don't want to have, then you don't want to have it, okay? That's completely up to you.
So I will be...
I can't guarantee you anything, right? The only people that can guarantee anything are prosecutors. Unfortunately, right now, I'm not a prosecutor. Maybe in the next 7 to 8 years, but as of right now, I haven't finished my law degree, okay? That's serious. Hey, Chance, am I not borderline law school? Okay, I'm borderline law school, all right? So, as of right now, I'm not a prosecutor, but maybe down the road, maybe I will. But right now, I'm not. So I can't say without a doubt things will go away or, whatever, okay? I can't guarantee you anything. But starting that conversation with one of our detectives is the best way to get to a prosecutor, where a prosecutor is willing to look at it and go, okay, well, she helped us out, we'll help her out. Does that make sense?
My gun is committed to me, so I know I just changed the subject. I'm getting me to do that.
Right, yep. Real quick on that side note, okay, where the handgun comes into effect is not simply because there's a handgun in the vehicle, right? Because we're a permitless state now. You don't need a permit for that, okay? It's an enhancement when you possess a and a handgun.
Oh.
Okay? So like possession of is a level 6 felony, okay? Possession of while in possession of a handgun is a level 5 felony. So that handgun, while itself is not illegal for you to carry, it's not illegal for you to have in your car.
The officers explained to Pantoja the possible charges for transporting narcotics and how the addition of a firearm would only worsen the charges. She showed great concern for her other children who were in state custody and how this situation could affect her chances of getting them back. The case was turning out to be more complex than the officers had initially imagined. It wasn't just Jamisha who was in trouble, it was also affecting her children and Lacey. But what would come of it all?
Having with you and a gun bumps everything up to the next level. It's an enhancement. Okay? So that's
Sorry, can you tell me what that is?
What is what? An enhancement? It's a certain entity of a law that increases the severity of it. Okay? So I guess the main thing for you, Jamisha, right now is if you want to talk to somebody or not. It's completely up to you.
Are they going to come down here and talk to me?
We'd probably go meet them somewhere. I don't know, the gas station parking lot, usually not on the side of the road, where everybody can see you. We try not to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? How much does Lacey know about all this?
You know what, like, I'm just thinking about my kids right now, so,
Right, well, it's the point, I'm cold out here, Okay, and we're at where we're at. Okay, we've got a digital scale, we've got a gun. Okay, a decision needs to be made on your end.
I went to I was supposed to be picking up my mama and her boyfriend and my uncle, and they didn't answer the phone. So I told them, well, they did answer the phone. I was going to, they was going to help me move because I had to get out of my house at a certain time because I just moved into the apartment, and was trying to do that. I'm willing to talk to the guy and tell him whatever. I mean, if it's easier and I won't get in trouble, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like...
Alright, hold on just a second.
Alright, so just turn around for me. Anything at your ankles, anything in your pants pockets?
No.
Okay.
You can
All
check
right.
it.
We'll go on over here. We're gonna get in that back patrol car there.
Know what they're going to do about your license? I love you.
Don't blow all my money.
I'm not going to blow all your money. I'm going to see how much it is going to bond you out if I got to put all of it towards
They said I won't have a bond.
All right, well, I'll put money on your books. Call me.
Jamisha and Lacey are both arrested. After being placed in handcuffs, officers informed them that they would be taken to the station for further investigation, background checks, and more details about the drugs and firearm found in the vehicle. They didn't know if something even worse could be hidden behind everything.
All right. We'll be right behind you, sir.
All right.
All right.
Don't be like, they need to be picked up at 6 o'clock.
Okay, if anything, I'll stay in that. He can go get the boys.
You have to go.
My name's on the thing with me. You ready?
Bye, Mommy. Bye, Mamas. I love you.
Y'all got the car seat for her? We're going for a ride.
You already know where you're going.
While Pantoja and Randolph are being interrogated, police sent units to Jamisha's home to conduct a thorough search for more narcotics. But after several minutes, nothing significant would be found. Had the drugs in the vehicle been the only ones they had dealt with, or was there more hidden somewhere else?
Ooh, doors unlocked. State police, anybody in there? State police, anybody in here? Make yourself known. Open door to the back right here. This door down to the basement. Let's clear these rooms first. State police, anybody in here? Well, that matches what she was saying. She was moving because we had a septic leak. Whew. Okay.
Jamisha Pantoja, age 29, and Lacey Randolph, age 32, were arrested and taken to jail under charges of trafficking, possession of child neglect, and conspiracy. They faced years in prison and possible probation, depending on the circumstances.
I thought they only found just a little pill bottle with some stuff in it. What in the hell?
You want to go to the hospital? No. Hey, you gotta wake up. If you don't want to go to the hospital, then you gotta stay awake, okay?
Friday, July 5th, 2024, St. Petersburg, Florida. Police receive a call reporting an accident at 4400 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street South. The caller informs that an adult woman and child are in the vehicle at the time of the accident. Officers, firefighters, and EMS are en route to the scene, and they have to assist immediately before it's too late. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Yeah, I'm the one who called. So she was driving down the street. We were heading this way. and she didn't have any lights on. She tried to put her hazards on. Only one hazard light was working. She turned those off, and then all of a sudden she just lost control and pushed the gas. It was no lights on. Yeah, remember that's what I said. She turned all the lights off, hit the gas, and veered off this way and went straight to this yard. She passed us flying, so she was in the right lane. She's going this way? No, she coming from
this way.
Yeah. And I was saying, they ain't got no lights. I said, so they might, I said, but she's driving a little too fast without having come around the curve with no lights. She had like one hazard light and bright lights, no headlights. And I said, she must got the hazard since it was like flashing in yellow. It was on the right side of the car. So when she got right here at the curb, a car went by and she came. I don't know if she couldn't see the road no more. She came straight this way.
Oh, she didn't continue with the curve. She just came straight?
Yes.
She was traveling southbound.
We were both traveling this way.
Okay. And she had no lights on?
No lights on. She had her hazard lights on, but only one hazard light was blinking. Okay. So she couldn't figure out how to get her lights on and off. So you could see her messing with stuff. She was tapping the brakes.
No, you gotta go back that way. This is shut down. Thank you.
So, she was tapping her brakes, and that's the only time her brake lights would come on. Then all of a sudden, she just gassed it.
Upon arrival at the scene, paramedics attend to the child and the driver while officers take witness statements. 2 women report having seen the vehicle earlier, driving without its headlights on, with the emergency flashers activated. Suddenly, the driver lost control of the car, accelerating into the opposite lane and ultimately crashing into a yard. What happened that led to this outcome?
I'm Officer Kenneman, Safety Police. Are you the registered owner of the car? What happened for the crash?
Veering to one side, they kept trying to straighten it out.
Which way were you coming down? Okay. Were you going this way, or were you going towards?
North.
You're heading north to your home, so you're going that way.
Yeah,
okay.
That way. I don't know which way we're directed. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And which lane were you in? Do you remember which lane you were in? Were you closest to the curb or closest in the middle? The curb? And then you said your car is veering to one side. What side is that veering to?
The right.
Right side? Okay. Do you remember how fast you were going? Do you know what the speed limit is over here? Say that again?
40.
Okay. And then do you remember just hitting a curb, hitting a tree, or was there something in the road that you're trying to veer out of the way? There's another car?
It just was.
Okay. Where were you coming from? Do you know where friend lives?
I know.
Okay, is it just south of here? Or like close to some? I'm just trying to get a generalized area where you were coming from. You know the location you're at now?
I was taking 16.
Okay. Do you know where, like right now? Do you know like the general location where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know like an avenue or what street you're close to, or like a park or anything like that?
Okay. So that's all.
You're over by like 48th Avenue South and MLK.
48.
Yeah.
I was going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to go the other way.
Okay. So do you think you're going south then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm supposed to be going to the outside.
And then do you remember, so were you still in the curb lane going this way?
I guess so.
Okay. Do you remember going across any lanes of traffic or anything like that?
No, I was in the curb.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
And you don't want to go to the hospital?
I'll take myself.
You're going to take yourself to the hospital? Okay. Is there any concerns that she has to go immediately or anything like that? Okay. I'll talk to her real quick and I'll be right back.
The driver, identified as Krista Carver, is on a stretcher with paramedics when one of the officers proceeds to take her statement. She claims the car veered off course on its own and she tried her best to avoid the accident, but it was unavoidable. Krista speaks groggily and her responses are not clear, raising suspicions for the officer taking her statement. Authorities have to act quickly, especially since a 2-year-old child is in the vehicle and they're concerned about her condition.
What's that?
And in my purse.
Get my
Okay. Just do me a favor, stand by with her real quick, if you don't mind. What kind of car?
Kia Sportage.
Oh, those are good cars.
And it only had 82,000 miles on it.
Oh, that's it?
And 07.
Not bad. You could sell that thing.
Could
Where were you driving? This way?
Yeah, I was coming this way. I had to from my home and I was going to Alfred to go home.
Are you were going that way or going that way?
Coming from that way to, is that south?
No, that's north.
It's coming from south. I headed north.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh my god. I want to feel up in the fields.
I wouldn't try to get up yet.
No, like lay.
Oh, you can lay. Yeah, sure. You live in Pinellas Park?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Own house. Until the damage left.
When did you get that car?
September last year.
Oh, September of last year. Were you driving? Oh, okay. Guess there was another accident up the block, so I was getting them mixed up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just when I was on my way, I kept asking, and they were like, no, 109, 102, or whatever. Oh, or lightning.
Sitting on the ground, Carver talks to an officer recounting what she remembers about the accident. In obvious pain and appearing tired, the woman struggles to articulate herself, gradually drifting off to sleep. She shows no apparent concern for her 2-year-old daughter and doesn't seem fully aware of the seriousness of the situation.
Why didn't you want to go to the hospital? You got like a cut on your lip and stuff. You're pretty banged up.
What?
You do anything fun for 4th of July at least? No? Me either. You okay? You sure you don't want to go to the hospital? Hey? Sure you don't want to go to the hospital? Hey, you gotta wake up. Hey. Sweetheart. Honey. You gotta wake up. You want to go to the hospital?
No.
You don't want to go to the hospital, then you gotta stay awake, okay? Your head hurt?
No.
You tired? Sheesh. These bugs are bugging tonight. Hey, Matthews. You gotta stay awake. I know you're tired, but we gotta stay awake right now.
I know.
Yeah, we just have to stay awake, okay? Huh?
I said just in case of a concussion.
Well, yeah, we don't want you to go to sleep because then you get stuck in that concussion, you know?
Yeah.
You probably sounds like you should have. What are you looking for?
A water. I need water.
Oh, I don't got any of that.
It's all water fountain up there.
No, there's no water fountain up there. There's all houses.
Where was it? I saw water fountain. Where was it?
As Krista continues to sit on the ground, she eventually falls asleep, prompting the officer to wake her up and ask again if she needs to go to the hospital. She explains that she hasn't slept for days and is gradually giving in, but how could someone fall asleep in such a critical situation? Moments earlier, her 2-year-old daughter had been ejected from the vehicle due to being improperly secured in her car seat. She had been immediately transported to the hospital with serious injuries, and the circumstances should have made Krista react, despite her fatigue, but she didn't, which led the officers to believe she might be under the influence of substances.
Where did you say you were coming from? Your friend's house?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Over off C Street and like 18th Ave.
Okay.
So,
Well, stay awake.
I am. I'm sorry, I haven't slept for 2 days.
Me too.
Can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you scratch my back?
I can't.
Damn it.
Hey, Matthews. Can you come here for 1 sec? Krista, wake up.
Oh. supposed to go through sleep regressions like every 2, 4, 6, 8 months to a year.
I'd try to sit up though. You're gonna fall asleep like that.
I mean, it's good for what I didn't have shit. Dude, it's so crazy. How do we just sleep at night? Feeling for other people, knowing they have nothing.
Who's doing that?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Oh.
I'm like the only investigator. No FBI, nobody wants to help me.
Oh. You sure you don't want to go to the hospital?
Yes, I'm just tired, Curly.
If you keep doing that, I'm going to have to get you to go to the hospital, okay?
Okay. I haven't slept in 2 days.
So? You keep bobbing and going to sleep. You hurt your head really bad. You have a concussion, right? And you go to sleep. It's not good.
I do not have a concussion.
Well, because look what you're doing. You got a busted face.
I haven't slept in 2
I know.
days.
You got a busted face. You got cuts all over the place. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say that you hit your head.
I don't think I do.
You don't think you hit your head?
I remember what happened, and when I had a concussion, I still to this day cannot tell you what happened. I don't think I did. I think I didn't hit my head, but I don't think I hit it on any part that was super hard because what's it called?
Right.
Hey, Krista. Hey, I'm also Ken, we were talking a little bit earlier. Do you mind standing up and coming with me to the front of my cruiser so we can talk a little bit more? All right. All right, and then just come right over here to this SUV that's right in front of us, and I just want you to stay in front of that bumper, turn around and face towards me, okay? And just stand right in front of that bumper and just turn around and face towards me, okay? All right. Just real quick, it's hot. Just be careful, okay? What we're doing is, and when I talked to you earlier, that's all for your civil crash stuff, okay? The crash itself is just civil, all right? So what I'm doing right now is I'm changing from a civil crash investigation to a criminal DUI investigation. I'm not saying you're impaired or anything like that, okay? But yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're impaired. I'm just here just to disprove any alarms that you, concerns that I may have had, okay? So before we continue.
So one man accident.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
It was just me, right?
Yep, just you.
So how am I getting? I'm not intoxicated.
Okay, so when you driving your vehicle and stuff like that, right, and then you crash into another person's property, okay, so, and cause damage there too, plus your car as well, okay, so like I said, you may not be impaired, okay, well, all we're doing is changing from the civil crash to the criminal DUI investigation, okay, so changing of the hats. All right, before we continue, I read your rights, doesn't mean you go to jail, it's just how we do things, okay?
Am I going to jail?
As of right now, you are not going to jail, okay?
Does it have to be DUI?
It's just an investigation. I haven't even made that determination.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's not final.
No.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you where being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one to be appointed to present you. You decide any time to exercise these rights and answer any questions and make any statements. You understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Just a verbal response, please. Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to continue speaking with me? Do you, having your rights in mind, do you want to continue speaking with me?
I mean, as far as I feel comfortable.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
As far as I feel comfortable.
So you're okay with talking to me? Is that a yes? Okay. I don't have any questions for you right now. All right. The only thing I want to do really quick is just look at your eyes. Are you okay with that? All right. Do you wear contacts or glasses?
No.
Glasses. Do you have any contacts in currently? No. Okay. And then do you have blindness in either eye?
Blindness.